Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Greetings, all. It is really an honor to be here, if only via this digital space. But I am truly honored to stand with my family, quite frankly, down in Atlanta as we start this moment, this affair, this shindig, this thing is going to be awesome. So I'll get formal. Here we go. Greetings. My name is Jahaz Sante, and I have the honor of pouring libation for the It's a Natural Thang's 24-hour Braid-A-Thon. In light of Rainbow's father's recent transition, we have gathered to grow a pot of gold for our little joy. Libation is giving honor, reverence, respect, and recognition to our ancestors whose shoulders we stand on and our elders whose shadows we walk in. An African proverb tells us that people who lack the knowledge of their past are like a tree without roots. We pour libation to honor the past so that we may learn from it. So in the spirit of remembrance, we pour this libation. Let us say Ashe. We use water. I'm sorry, because listen, somebody's got to say it so I can hear. And then I'll know it's on. Okay, got it. Thank you. We use water because water has no enemies. We use water to freshen the road our ancestors traveled to be here with us today. We use water as a symbol of the continuity of life, to purify and to nourish our souls. Let us say Ashe.
Ashe.
Thank you, Rainbow. We pour libation to God for all that God has done and for all that God will do. Let us say Ashe.
Ashe.
We pour libation to Mother Africa, the birthplace of all humanity. Let us say Ashe.
Ashe.
We pour libation to the great civilizations of Africa. Let us say Ashe.
Ashe.
We pour libation to the remembrance of our ancestors who died during the Middle Passage, ancestors who suffered enslavement, who were uprooted from their homes and homeland, and who were set sail on a horrifying voyage. We do not know their names, but it is because of them that we are here today. Let us say Ashe. We pour libation to the men and women who fought and resisted enslavement to help free our people. Men and women like Ida B. Wells Barnett, an educator and journalist who proved that the pen is mightier than the sword. And freedom-seeking Nat Turner, a spiritual warrior who understood that when Creator says move, you move. Let us say Ashe. We pour libation to the brothers and sisters of the 60s who understood what it meant to struggle and fight for civil and human rights. Those who had the courage to exercise Black power. Let us say Ashe. We pour libation to those yet unborn, our future leaders, our future heroes and heroines that will continue the struggle to be a free, proud, and productive people. Those who will not let our legacy and our efforts for progress die. Let us say Ashe. Let us now call out the names of those personal ancestors who have passed before us. When you say their names, we will continue to say Ashe.
Rosalind Newton.
Ashe.
Grandpa Baden Prince.
Ashe.
Aunt Janet Prince.
Ashe.
Anthony Cole Harks. Joy Pervin Jenner.
Ashe.
Dear Lawrence.
Ashe.
Russell Trotter.
Ashe.
And Jerry Chapman Tally.
Ashe.
Mama Vern Chapman.
Ashe.
Papa Harks.
Ashe.
Alvina Edmund.
Ashe.
Ola Edmund.
Ashe. Okay.
And everybody else, you guys, Benny,
Dolly Fears.
Deborah Ingram.
Ashe.
Ashe. Larry Ingram. Ashe.
Your grandmother.
Gotta Ruth.
Ashe.
Marina Gomez.
Ashe.
Ajale Green.
Ashe.
Mary Pittman.
Ashe.
Rosalind Bynum.
Ashe.
Aaron Bynum. Bishop was here as well. Mr. Bynum. Aaron Bynum.
Ashe.
Louis Hall Hodges.
Ashe.
Thomas Hollis.
Ashe.
Nora McMillan.
Ashe.
Stephanie and Tiffany.
Ashe. Ashe.
Oh gosh. Uncle Roland Prince.
Ashe.
Uncle Arnold Prince.
Ashe.
Sidney Prince.
Uncle Sidney Prince.
Ashe.
Mama Karen.
Ashe.
Somebody just passed, but I know his name is Tony. He just passed away.
All right, Tom.
Ashe. Ashe.
Mark Mitchell.
Oh, Mr. Kubaini.
Ashe.
Ruben Hunter.
Ashe. Okay. I can't hear a lot, so I want to make sure I'm not interrupting anyone.
No, you got them all.
Okay. And you know what? Please, please, please forgive me. I am asking Mama Atia and Mama Nash for your forgiveness because I'm a little out of practice, right? So what I should have done was ask permission before we began from my elders to speak. And so, ladies, I know we're a bit behind on the other end of it, but do I have your permission to speak?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you very, very, very much. And so as we conclude the libation portion of this 24-hour journey, I just want to send my love and support and say how very, very, very proud I am of my dear friend, Raina Prince Nash. And you are absolutely capable. This is quite a feat, my dear, but you got it. And so I'm sending all the love. Please send me a way to the link or whatever. So when I get done with what else I got to do, I can check in and see you in action. And I love y'all. All of y'all have a wonderful rest of this day.
We love you.
We love you too, Elsie.
Bye, y'all. Miss you. Bye, baby.
Thank you, God.
Okay, of course.
Did you hear
I
Rainbow?
love you, little mama. Hey, Nina.
Did you hear Rainbow?
All right, y'all.
Thank you, Jahai.
Okay.
Thank you, Jahai.
I, Raina Prince Nash, am so grateful and so excited. I am divinely connected to universal intelligence, love, and abundance. Everything I want and need overflows through me and to me with ease, expeditiously. Yes, I am the most powerful I have ever been. I am walking into the wealthiest and healthiest version of myself. Everything I desire is on its way because everything I desire is already mine. I say, wow. I say, wow. I say, wow.
This is Fallon coming from Talk That Talk Studios. We'll be back soon. But I wanted to go ahead and give my testimonial to Raina, It's a Natural Thing, Salon, and just talk about what she's trying to do for this Braid-A-Thon, which I think is an incredible idea. You know, trying to support her family, Rainbow, and going through her journey with the growth of motherhood and raising a child. But just to piggyback and just talk about Raina in this business, and she probably will not say it or admit it, but I am the reason this business popped off. On the real though, Raina was doing hair. She was attending Agnes Scott. I was at Georgia Tech. And during this time, the early 2000s, all the athletes wanted to have locks. They wanted to grow locks. And Raina used to braid my hair, so she would be around campus. Well, when she started learning, or she learned how to do locks, these football players, and some basketball players, especially the football players, called on Raina when they would see her around campus doing my hair. And I was shouting her out and like, hey, y'all need to call Raina. She can lock you up. So she goes around campus. Sometimes I didn't even know Raina was on campus. And she was doing people's hair. Didn't even call me. We had cell phones back then. But it's all good because she was making money and she was hustling while in school. And who would have thought, you know, it turned into a whole new career. She went to Agnes Scott to pursue music. But during her journey, she learned how to do hair, become a loctician, and has been given, you know, the city of Atlanta, people around the world, incredible work over her 20 plus year journey. So I want to just say that, again, if it wasn't for Fallon, It's a Natural Thing would not have popped off. And then I want to congratulate you on continuing on your journey of being an entrepreneur, you know, putting great business out into the community and serving all of these people of color around the city, all of us, just providing us with great service and great work. So I want to continue to support you. I'm telling everybody to support this Braid-A-Thon, you know, donate, watch for a couple hours, go by the shop, go holla at Raina, you know, support her, cheer on as she goes through this rough and rigorous journey of doing hair for 24 hours. You know, I know she never sleeps, but she gonna get tired. So we got to continue to keep pushing her and giving her encouragement, and positive energy is what she would say, so she can get through the full 24 hours. And so this can be a huge success for Rainbow. So congratulations. That's my 2 cents. You know, even one more thing, Raina even had locks in the Final Four. When the men's team made it to the Final Four, Buzz had a lock wig. That was crazy, but I put you on the map, girl. Congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing. All right.
Well, wait. So, girl, at that time, whatever year that was 2000, maybe that was 2004. I don't know, whatever it was. I was braiding, blocking Mo. I can't remember Mo's last name now, but he was on the, he was one of the star basketball players for Georgia Tech.
Okay.
At that time, and he you know, was wearing the locks. And girl, I guess at that time, maybe there weren't any other best players, like whatever. But it was the fact that he was, one of the star players.
Yes.
So when they went to the Final Four, Buzz, their the what kind of the yellow jacket mascot had gotten a lock wig because the way Mo would wear his was he was wearing them down and he would wear a white like sweatband.
So he was trying to get a wig to look like the star player.
Right.
Okay.
So which was
the mask.
my my
right,
lock.
your lock.
And
yeah.
so he had a lock wig and had the white band around and was rocking them at the Final Four. I remember that. That's crazy that she mentioned that.
Up. Yeah.
I kind of forgot, and I didn't forget, but it didn't cross my mind. But yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, no, it was that was definitely one for the books, girl.
Exactly. I didn't realize that was where you started doing hair.
Huh?
I said I didn't realize that's where you started doing hair, just doing hers and then coming on campus.
So, well, So, okay, right, because Fallon is fully taken.
Yeah.
No, now what Fallon did was Fallon put me on because I was literally.
Well, I figured you were always doing hair, yeah.
But no, girl. So, okay, I didn't start doing hair until, not real for real. Like I didn't learn how to cornrow until '99.
Okay.
And that was because that was when, you remember there was a phase when all the guys were wearing cornrows. So that's when all the guys were growing their hair out. And so a lot of my male friends had hair and, were getting braided. So I was like, well, let me learn. And that's interesting. I even thought this out. But I was like, well, let me learn how to braid so I can braid their hair for them. And just on some, because I love them. And so I taught myself, because I knew how to French braid.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, if I can French braid,
yes,
I can teach myself how to cornrow. It's just smaller. So I had two heads who were, they supported me all the way because I was flicking at first. But Omar Abdul Ali, and Jelani Jordan, and I would braid them all the time. And through them, I was able to get my skills up. And so then after I learned how to cornrow, by the time I got to college, because at that time I was only doing the braids. By the time I got to college, my freshman year, which was interesting because girl at Agnes Sky, what we talking about, like less than 10% even black. Yes. But girl, all the black girls were natural.
Oh wow.
And at that time, I wasn't even natural, but I remember I had already been wanting locks.
Okay.
But my mom was like, you need to wait till you're established. Back then, like, it just was, because that was, girl, it was 7th grade. So we're talking about 95, 96. And I wanted them because my mom's sister had locks at this time. And so I wanted to, I was really into wanting to be really a lot like her. Okay. And so I was like, I want these locks, and then, now when I'm thinking about it later, I'm like, it probably had to do with me being connected to my roots and heritage and not even recognizing it at that time. You know what I mean? Like just spirit led me a feeling that way. And I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. So I go to Agnes Sky and all the girls were natural. And I had been coloring. I had still had a relaxer and stuff, but I had gotten into color a lot. And girl, of course, broke my hair all the way off. So it was like, all right, well, it's perfect timing. And they weren't calling anything the big chop then. But it grew out a little bit and I ended up cutting all I did the big chop. And I remember when I saw all the girls natural on campus that was what I felt like. I was like, this is a perfect setup to go natural because I'll have a support, team and system. And so I did. I went natural, cut it all off, and then so I was working and it was funny, right? Because what we don't even realize from when we have relaxed hair is so when our roots, our new growth is coming in, because that hair, our relaxed hair was so straight, it made it seem like we had kinky mess that, was going to be like untamable. So it was like, let me get touch up.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so, girl, when I cut off my the relaxer off, I was like, oh my God. Like, look, I got good hair. And because, girl, I just had like curls.
Yes.
And we didn't even know that's what our hair.
Has to be the texture of your hair.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because the relaxer made it seem so deceiving.
Yes.
And so, girl, I ended up, being able to rock the natural for a while and stuff, but I was really still into braiding and wanted to kind of try to, have a little hustle while I was in school and stuff. And so at that time, Noreen was a sophomore and she was our RA. And we became close friends fast, and either she or Shireen taught me, they both started teaching me how to do other things like twists and stuff like that. And I mean, I could do a little something of anything anyway, because I just naturally have the ability. And when I'm learning, it's like I have it because my mom's mom did hair, and I didn't even know that. My mother never told me that she did hair. That was just like one of her many trades. And my grandma, my father's mom, does hair. It still does, girl. Still does. And I'm like, and she's 88. And I'm like, big mama. Like, I need to come in person because I have to physically see.
Yes, her do hair.
Girl. And she's been doing it for 70 plus years.
Oh my God.
In their Hall of Fame in Amarillo, Texas, and everything, girl.
Wow.
Yes. So, shout out to Big Mama. And so anyway, it was just like, like I said, like naturally in me or whatever. And so I learned from them. And then Noreen had a friend that had a shop. And I think he had like a tattoo shop, either a tattoo shop or a rim shop, something. Girl, something of the sort. And they had a little area that they put as like a braided, like booths for stylists. And so I went, she was like, you can go work there. So I went and worked there, girl, all of maybe a week. It wasn't long at all. But when I was there, the other girl that was working there showed me how to do cornrows with extensions.
Oh.
And I want to say they were knotless. That's what she showed me. Because I already knew how to do it, like adding just hair with the knot. She showed me knotless. And I was really good at being able to see somebody do something and mimic it. So I started doing once. I was like, okay, got it. So,
And that's one thing I always said about your twist anyway. Like, Raina been doing knotless forever. Like,
right. And so that's what's so funny because, that's what a lot of people say. And I'm like, well, this was always how I learned how to add. And I remember it was so dope because, girl, Noreen was really good at just, I guess, that was before everybody was like Googling stuff and whatever. But she looked it up maybe on YouTube and, and found like a tutorial or something. Before tutorials were even big like that.
yes.
And learned how to do Senegalese, like adding hair. And so she was like, girl, I think I learned how to do kinky twist. Because we went into business together. This probably happened by if it wasn't my sophomore year, it was my junior year.
Wow.
But yeah, Noreen was the bomb. So she showed me how to do kinky twist, and that's when I learned how to add hair. Like, of course, I was able to practice on all the girls on campus, but girls also set up shop in the in your dorm room and no, but I had like clientele. Like it was and not just those from Agnes Scott.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the word was getting out in Decatur, city of Decatur. And
shout out to the Decatur.
Okay. The east side of things. And so yeah, I got good from then. But that's when it all started then, and then just adding, a little here and there, and then certain things. I was like, okay, well, I love doing certain things, like the twists and things. So those just started coming super natural to me and easy. And so let me think. So then,
Does she still do hair? No, or did she ever continue doing it?
so after we were doing it together, no.
Okay.
She, I mean, like, does her daughter's hair and stuff, but not like pursuing it like that. But girl, tomorrow we had, she made us business cards and everything. Girl, we were legit.
That was real.
We were legit. And then, of course, girl, look, trying to be friends. And at the time, we were roommates too. Trying to be roommates, friends,
and business partners. No, ma'am.
Girl. So you already know the results of that. But, years later, she, showed up, of course, at the children and stuff, and started bringing her children to come.
Oh, that's
and
good.
getting done and stuff.
Yeah.
And we stayed close because then her mom at one point was coming to me as well, and all that. It was great. That was a really
good.
great side.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get somebody to fix. I'm not trying over here.
Oh, it was hard.
I mean, it's gonna be too much for me to do. What is it? The kind of thing I already done cut myself.
Hey, dog, what?
I was just pulling something up. I think it touched the blade or something. Oh no. Is it a deep cut? No. You in the car.
You need a band-aid?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's hard, but real.
Kicking, right? Kicking is just two French braids put in.
Okay. To leave it right.
Yeah, to leave.
Okay. Not the twist. The silly twist. Here you go. You gonna blow? Are you gonna blow her out?
Yeah.
Put her under for just a few,
Okay.
so it can get a lot of moisture out, and then blow her out on medium.
Rainbow, get off.
You don't need it. Come on, you want one? Come here.
What did we do?
She said to look at the screen.
Oh no, girl, so far.
Oh no.
No, let me see. Kim says, "Hi, Rainbow." Kim said, "Hi, Rainbow." You can come someone else. Come over here. You can come on live. You won't see him. Yeah, you like him.
Here, come up so you can see the TV. Everybody wants to see you. Early. Yeah. Look, you see yourself? Wait a minute. Okay, there you go.
You can say hi to him. Rainbow.
Say hello.
Hi, who? He can't hear that. Hi, who? It was a Kim that said it. I'll see you later. He did. He texted. It was a comment on the screen that said it. He said, "Hi, Rainbow."
Text on somebody. Something else. Is there another comment I said Rainbow? I mean Rainbow.
Oh yeah. It just popped back up.
Yeah, can you go upstairs and look at the weights and
I think she.
I know she turned the oven up, but make sure can you just take this one and see if it's down here.
Okay.
So let me see how you look like. When would you have started? Okay.
It's delayed.
What did Stacy say?
I know that's what I was trying to think too. Okay, I was doing hair here.
Rainbow, you want this?
Upstairs though. Let me think. So after college, I moved here. Okay, so it would have been like around then. So probably around 2000. I don't have it. Maybe like 2005 or 6.
Okay.
Oh,
I know.
2005 or 6? Girl,
Look, Brenda.
that's 15 years.
Yeah.
That would oh, that's I wonder. We'll have to ask her.
Ask her. I know.
I want to know.
Being recorded, don't be.
But okay, so when she started coming, was she getting cornrows?
I think
she was
so.
getting
I want
cornrows.
to say she started with cornrows. Yeah.
You only get one.
Oh, I want to hear her story because I wonder what made her start
That's why
doing
you can't ask for any
the
more.
kinky twist.
I think she
Leave it.
Did
No,
she
no, leave it.
see somebody
So
out
why
with
did you
kinky
tell me
twist?
you wasted it? Here. That's it.
Made it
You
acts
want to
like
pick yourself?
probably acts like if I knew I was doing something.
Yeah.
Girl, and I mean that is stuff. I want to know the start of that story because girl, who knew that would turn into her signature
I
for
know.
years?
For
And
years.
and girl, those twists were so popular on her head. Not even
Yes, I know.
Stacy was bringing them in,
Right.
girl,
I know.
because she was like,
She brought me in.
right.
She brought me in.
And did you start with twists? You started with kinky twist, or I wonder.
I don't know because I've done several different styles. I know I didn't just do kinky twist. I'm trying to think. I may have started with that, but then we would go to the side.
That became your signature.
Yeah,
That side,
the side was
yes.
And then the I don't know. I'm trying to think.
You want a big one? I just hate the only big one. That's why I told you.
It's been, I can't believe it's been that long. I can't.
No, it is kind of crazy. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you remember where I was doing hair?
That's
When
why
you
they
started coming to me, like, was I here now?
No, right? I followed you a couple places. I'm trying to think.
Okay, so let me ask you, did you, because I remember where I went. Did you ever come to,
Keep one at a time.
at Greenbrier
Yes.
in the
I was
Discount
there.
Mall Plaza?
Yep.
Oh, there, yeah, that was a while ago. Okay. And that was my first
So
time.
that was the last, well, not last, but I remember that's as far back as I could go. I remember going over by Greenbrier.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were over by, I can't think, it was a martyr
On
station. not
on
far.
Main Street
Yes.
with Linda and them. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't even remember what the name was. What was the name of that salon? I can't remember.
I just remember the lady worked in there. She was always doing little kids' hair, and she would put those beads on so fast every
Girl,
single time.
Goldie.
Goldie,
Girl,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would put those beads on so fast. I'm like, how did she do that?
Yeah. That was, I'm talking about, I had never seen anybody hooking children up
Yes.
the way that Goldie did.
She really
Oh, she was so skilled with that. Or still is, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Raina,
Yes, ma'am.
do I shampoo my skin and then no conditioner or do you go first?
No, shampoo her first, and then I'll put it on. Nikisha, where is Kosie's party gonna be?
That round one.
What's that?
It's arcade with the mall.
It's-
It's Cumberland Mall. It used to be the old Sears.
But what's the place? What is it?
It's like a game room.
Oh, it's an arcade. Oh, nice. I never heard of this.
A lot of people have it, but it's really good.
Ethan, you saying it has a what?
A mall.
A mall?
Oh, it's in the Cumberland Mall.
Oh,
Oh,
right
I
next
was
door.
like,
It used to be the old Sears.
Yeah.
That was
where
out
is
there.
that Cumberland?
That's old.
Oh, so when you like first go into Cumberland Mall to the right, to the left. Okay, and that's why. I always bust the right for Macy's. Macy's was to the right, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Got it. Oh wow. How long has it been open?
I just learned about it maybe a year ago.
Okay.
So I don't know how long it's been open though.
Okay.
But it's really good because, since Ethan's at home, that was one thing we do during the day because we got other people there.
Oh, so you go out there.
Yeah.
Is it set up like a Dave and Buster's?
I haven't been to David Buster once. I can't remember, but it has like in the front it has like bowling. Then they have a whole bunch of games. Then there's another section you can pay for that has roller skating,
a batting cage, like trampoline,
Oh wow.
badminton, pool. We got a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh wow. Hi. Hey Miss Crane. Happy Braid-A-Thon.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for allowing me to participate.
Oh, thank you for
Listen,
participating.
I'm getting ready to lock my hair.
Are you?
Yes, I want to know what your recommendation was. They're not gonna let me put any color on it, for a long time.
Are you getting sister lock?
Sister lock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, where are you going to get your hair locked?
You know it wouldn't be. You know it wouldn't be any place else. I've been begging you to do sister locks. You won't do them.
I know. Still
I've been
wondering.
begging. I'm still begging.
But when after you get them, I will still color them for you and I'll style it for you.
Well, I do know that. So
Okay.
I'll still be coming here to get my color. So I was wondering what you suggest I do.
Go ahead and get. Because it'll be the last time you're getting it for the.
For a while.
I probably wouldn't go like black, jet black, because then it'll be such a contrast.
Yeah.
So like with the it'll make the gray pop more.
Yeah.
So
And I like that.
like also like a really dark brown,
Okay.
and it'll make a nicer blend when it's going out. I don't know. Hopefully hopefully you'll have to grow out enough before you can color it. Just like, let me just embrace my gray.
No,
She said that too fast.
I knew you would.
They been trying to cheat mama. No way. That's why I'm keep your babies young. I told them y'all don't age. And I told your mama, as long as you all don't age, they'll keep me young.
Yeah, listen, I don't think I age either. I was like, all my friends' children are kept catching up to me in age. Like, I stopped at 25, and I'm like, gosh, they're getting to be my age. I'm like, no, Randy, you're about to be 40. It's the mind stage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we can do that. We can do like a brown,
Okay.
but like a dark brown, so to blend with the rest of it.
Okay. All right.
When is your appointment for your sister locks?
June 1st.
Okay.
So it's like coming up really soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I originally made my appointment for next week.
Right.
But
For
I
this.
wanted to participate in the marathon.
And I
couldn't
appreciate
vote.
it.
So I could have done both. I could have got washed and then something next week. But I'm flying out of town next Friday.
Okay. Look at me being nosy. Where you going?
I'm going to Texas. My goddaughter's oldest child is graduating.
Okay. Your goddaughter's oldest child.
Is graduating.
High school or college?
High school.
High school. Okay, good. Oh, yeah. What part of Texas?
Houston.
Okay. The other Atlanta.
I'm sorry. The other Atlanta.
They call it the other Atlanta.
It is.
I went and I was like, well, it is kind of, it put me in the mind of it.
Yeah.
I can see that. I was like, okay, I can get
I
that
know
vibe.
it's shopping.
You like shopping out there? Let's get shopping out there. Okay. What you be getting? Like shopping where?
They have a lot of outlet stores like
Oh.
purses, perfume, shoes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm so excited to get shopping. I like stuff, but outlets and stuff, I'm gonna get overwhelmed. There's too many options, too many stores. I'm like, forget it.
One of the things I wanted to do, I always wanted to attend Joel Osteen's church.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to attend Joel Osteen's church.
Uh-huh.
I've never done that.
Uh-huh.
I went to look at it, but I've never. There's so many people there. Being in that big old crowd.
Uh-huh.
I haven't built up enough nerve to go,
Mm-hmm.
but I would love to go.
Is it just inside? Like, do they only have just that set up inside? Like, is there like, some churches are doing like parking lot?
I don't know since
stuff like
COVID.
that.
I don't know. They may, but I know, look like all his people are back in the church, and that's a stadium.
Oh.
This church is a stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Not just go around.
I just go around. No. Oh, another thing I wanted to ask you too. I know the things that I can get a halo.
Okay.
Can I get it with a braid, like make long braid? Mm-hmm. So what would I need to do that?
Did you bring any hair?
I did.
Okay. What kind do you have? Do you have the Marlene?
Mm-hmm.
I can do it with the Marley.
Is that okay?
Yeah. I usually do it with connect line, but I'd rather probably do it with the Marley because it'll blend more with like your yeah.
Okay, how many you need? 1 or 2?
Pack one. Yeah. More than enough. Yeah. Yes. And but that's the I'm gonna kind of go check out this fashion part of the first round. What was it
Oh,
called?
yeah.
Girl, that's every that's you ever been to? It's not even Metro Lanes now. Metro Lanes, I mean, they got the bowling alley, the stadium, I mean the arcade. They have pool. So it's like that. You ever been to Metro Lanes?
Where's that?
On Metropolitan.
Oh, okay.
On Metropolitan Parkway. Where running shoe.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
basketball
Yeah,
shoe.
I remember that.
Oh, yeah. They still I don't know.
I don't know.
He said no?
I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know what I was saying.
As far as I've been on Metropolitan recent, like, is when I go to the gym, Effect Fitness is over there.
Yeah, in that same place, right.
Is it at the same plaza?
I feel like it
might be.
It's because it's Effect is on the corner, like towards
yeah.
the McDonald's. Yes, and if it's, I'm almost certain that it is, and if not, it's right next to it. But I think that place is just sweet. I think it maybe breaks up, but all the parking lot is connected. I believe. I think.
What's that?
My kale salad.
I've been making my own version of it. Oh, you got another comment?
I was looking at the name. Good afternoon, Queen. Hey, Tiffany. Where's Tiffany living now? Is she? I'm gonna have to.
How do you make your kale salad? How do you make your kale salad? I'm making my own little version of a kale salad, but not really an official kale salad. But
what do you put in yours?
Different dressings. I know, like, you can use the aminos and break it down, which I was doing that at one point, but then I found this other dressing I can't think of who it's by. But it's like a vinaigrette, so I kind of use that to break it down a little bit, and then just put whatever vegetables, other vegetables I want in there with it. So it's more like, it's not, as I said, it's my version of kale salad. It's more like a tossed salad, but just with the salad dressing already on there.
Hey, Chrissy girl. Hey, girl. Where's Raya? I'm going to say Rainbow. Yeah, that's the only thing I wish that, like, faces would pop up. Hey, y'all. You know, I never met, no. Maybe, yes. Yes. Katrina Thang.
Hi.
What you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay.
She's looking like.
I know. This is Katrina, honey, from high school, from Riverwood.
Oh,
And then
Just had a baby and fat. Maybe that's
and okay, so because I gotta make the connection sign. Let me think. Okay. I'm gonna finish this row and then I'm gonna swap y'all out.
Yes, ma'am.
Um,
Katrina Mosley used to be, but I'm Katrina Sloan and I'm married to Reggie Sloan.
Oh, Reggie.
Yes.
Oh,
Everybody knows.
but
Reggie.
no, but no. But listen, no, because Katrina, no, you wouldn't remember. So Katrina's, who was a police officer? Your mom or your dad? Katrina's father was a police officer, and her mom. Child, I'm trying to think how I can make a connection because you used to have conversations with her mom and everything. Katrina, let me think how you used to be coming around because that's when I'd have to try to figure it out. I got to connect those dots from my mind. But Katrina was class president, and it would be me, Katrina, Andrea, and Crystal Godwin, and Tiffany. I could get it down.
I'm going to blank.
I'd have to like pull out all pictures and stuff. Katrina, are you locked? Are you locked? Locked.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, is it twisted?
Just twisted. So I went natural by default when I was pregnant with outside.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying stuff.
Uh-huh.
If I need to come and let you play in it. That's why I was like, I'm gonna come when I can relax and have time and you can do some stuff.
Yes. Oh, good. Okay, yes, I would love to.
Thank you.
So are you doing your own hair?
No, I had my friend just twist it up and then my stylist, so I was gonna just say forget about it and you put this perm in here, but they put some kind of system in my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was like, if I can't at least put two, like I can make a crown, I could braid and twist it, but I couldn't even do that at first.
Okay.
It was so thick, so she put something in
A
there.
keratin?
No, it's not keratin.
Oh, okay.
She washed it, straightened it, put something on it, then wash it, straighten it.
And what's keratin? It's something similar to it. Girl, you know that kind of
rainbow.
Huh?
Gift card to the play class.
Oh, okay, good.
Where you want me to put it?
You can put it on that maybe. Okay, put it over here. That'll be good. When it's because I had the truck over there. Yes. Thank you. I wanna bring her. So that's perfect.
It's the corner of Highway 92 and Braid-A-Thon Road. Oh, okay, that's the little plaza. Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking of something. Well, it's the address is there.
Buffington and Highway 92.
Yes. Straight, you go straight up Button Road where Des in and the Jordan, that subdivision.
Yes.
It's a shopping plaza to the
Right.
left. It's in there.
I was in there where maybe Rick's barbershop and Mr. Everything. What's Mr. Everything? Everything in that plaza?
You're not there. You're not the right place.
When I came out with Butler, there's a four-way, and Les Jardins is to the caddy's left corner.
Well, maybe it used to be there, but
And
now
I want to say Rick's used to be in that plaza, and then I think Mr. Everything was in that plaza.
it's a State Farm event center in there. It's us, a K9 cuties now.
What's getting like this?
The dog.
Okay.
It used to be the soapbox.
It used to be the
A soapbox restaurant, and then they changed to something else now. The restaurant right next door. Oh yeah, it's a little bit. I forgot what it's called. Is the address on there?
what's the soapbox?
Yeah.
Oh.
It used to be a restaurant.
That was the name of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got my
Something
speech.
like that. Soapbox or something. Can I put in the jars?
Yes, girl, yes. Let me see how I can do it.
You want me to take rainbow?
Yes. Because she was waiting for someone to come and play with her.
Can I put the jars up here?
Do they try?
Yeah.
What I want to do is, I want to,
Just show you the yearbook.
Okay.
I want to,
Look, you already. That's knowing us.
Yeah.
I want to draw because I need to put the stickers. There's some stickers that I want to put on the labels. Oh, so yes, if they're Lala, if they're dry, put them in there because then Lala can label them. Huh?
Want me to bring it upstairs or down here?
Oh, down here. Mm-hmm. You want it off center or you want it? It don't matter. Make it look like something while you're out in these streets. Girl. Yeah, girl, but no, that place sounds amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
We got a lot of games.
It's this baby. What's your dog's name?
Yeah.
Oh, is that baby?
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me want to cry.
I know. She made me cry this morning. I was, just smudging all of them up, all of them. I didn't even say baby for the libations. But I looked at babies and I was like, oh, and I did start crying. I was like, she was at the beginning.
Oh, she is so spoiled.
Did you ever meet baby? Hold on. Girl.
I know you had those. I know you had those, but I don't remember.
I had her, literally, I got her maybe my junior year of college. And, girl, she was sold to me as a pig.
Oh.
And look, and it was, look at, I looked at it like a what? Girl, I knew you were just going to say lamb. Girl, a pig. And look, when she was little, I mean, when they're small, like, if you don't know nothing about dogs, and look, let me tell you, it was funny because he was taking her, and baby was, I think, like 6 weeks old. She was young. And he would pull the skin bag and like, you just say, yeah, this bit. And I should have known, like, if you trying to convince me,
Right.
girl, I ain't know that. Look at me like, because all my brother's homeboys had pigs. And I was really into them. And so I was like, give me a bit and show them that, I'm part of the club now.
What did they say?
Girl, I took that dog over there. They was like, who? That's not no pig. And I was just like, no, he told me that. He was like, oh, ooh, you got, And I did. I paid $155. But girl, it was the best $150 I could have ever spent. Baby was perfect. Like, which you sometimes need that blend of a couple of them because she was fit and I say probably lab. So I called her a pitador. And when you can put it, I guess back where
When you gonna get to come do it?
I'm trying to think who's. I thought you the cream of the crop for me for putting things together.
Girl, you better tell when did it come back?
Honey, he already had to do the bouncy house. You already know that was the tap
He
out.
was tired. Was 2 men come? That stuff is heavy.
Yeah, but do you have to put the whole thing? Could you use it without the wheel?
I mean, probably, but I don't. I don't feel like like I thought it was just an easy. Just put this here, put this on top, plug it in. Like I don't want to pull with any screws. I don't want to do it. I wasn't because I got work that I need to do. I got grades I got to have done by Monday. Thursday. Yeah. Girl, I might be on. I think I'm like. I'm about to, I'm just going to see what happens. Because I thought, I'm like, I really ever said the first, and I'm finna not, the little ounce of, whatever I had left, this will completely depleted it. Completely. Like, completely. I was like, dog, you know, because I even remember just where I was last year. I mean, I was wanting to come out of classes, but I was like, oh, you know, I can just have a couple of years and still in there and, you know, figure out what I'm doing, whatever. But this girl, and see, the real problem is that, this is what I thought, and I wish I had known because I just wouldn't have signed the contract at all. Like, I was trying to transfer, but what I was applying for was out of classroom positions. One was like a STEM instructor, one was like an EIP instructor. There was one other one, or another EIP instructor I was before. And so my plan was, okay, well, shoot, if I can't get
then they
it,
just this was last minute.
I was
like, I'm gonna do both.
Okay, cool. But don't, you can do both.
but they won't let you, you know, because I've already signed the first time. I can't work a whole year. I can't teach in APS.
Right.
I can't teach APS. And so,
Well, no, it's already.
I mean, you know, so that's not an issue. It's like, if anything, you know, I have options. If through the summer I don't find something, and I'll just, if I have to, because I'm still like, hey, I'll go sub, you know. But so that was my plan. So it kind of threw me for a loop when that happened, because I was like, dog, but I was like, okay, whatever. You know, I just got to kind of restructure the move. Because I just want to figure out, and I don't know, like, I can't say, initially I thought, oh, I'm done with this. But I was like, no, you know, what I wouldn't mind just, you know, using what I've already been doing and just get in a different space. You know, because I still like kids. Like, what I realized these last couple of weeks, just because, you know, you kind of done during church or whatever. I was like, you know, I still do, because I like being around it, we're having fun and everything. I was like, but it's the structured environment that, because it's art, you know, where I want to work. Because I know all people don't like that, but the children that I want to help and whatever.
No, just come
got
back.
structure,
Well, what time is it?
they fight you tooth and nail.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, just come
That's
straight
because
back.
ain't nobody in the house telling them what you know. So, you know,
there we go.
I'm excited. But
Okay. Have fun. See you soon. Just a temporary little too long. They're like, that's what she's serving today? No, that was temporary. She coming back for this time.
That's funny. That's funny.
Girl, no kill, no.
Think about she put no edge control.
Nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Here, kid, this is what's up on.
So I wish I could hear it. Why can't we hear it?
Right.
Why can't we hear it?
This delayed.
Yeah, you can unmute it.
Dog, I want to see it.
They're like, that's what she's saying. No, that was temporary. She coming back for this time. That's funny. Girl, she just want to hear herself.
Because that was so I did. I wanted to hear the whole. I wanted to hear the whole interaction because it was funny. Because you were like, girl.
Chewing and eating.
I'm
gonna get back on the camera chewing and eating.
I do want to. I know.
She gave us that disclaimer.
Right, I know. It's about time grown folks start. I am not responsible, but did you hear about the plates that I popped in the day? Well, look, the plates.
Oh, girl, I had that cauliflower. I'm about to go buy me some cauliflower and make some cauliflower. It's good.
What, just had cauliflower by itself? The fried cauliflower?
And then she
the
made
mac and cheese?
I didn't have any mac and cheese. I had some wings. I had a wing.
Oh, okay.
Who made that?
So, my mom did, is serving up them hot wings and, and zucchini carrot fritters.
Okay.
Look, it's supposed to be with kale salad. Gotta wait for a break to do my salad. Oh, that's what we were talking about, because I want to talk to you about the salad. Then
That's what I said. Mine is more like a tossed salad, but I'm using kale, but I do put the dressing all the way in there. But I can't think of. I think it's Annie's. It's their vinaigrette.
Okay.
Their dressing, but my mother makes a good one, and she was telling me about the aminos and all like that. I was like, okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
But she uses the oh my gosh, not the regular
Nina.
kale.
Go ahead.
Oh, I can't think of the other kale.
Drag dinosaur.
I gotta look it up. But go ahead, tell me about yours.
No, I was Nina. You don't take that flyer, that gift card to Alana and see if it's up top. Cause that's Katrina's business. Mm-hmm. Can you see if she can, put a plug?
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
What is this called? The
Dinosaur.
Placento.
Oh, it's a different one. It looks like the dinosaur. Let me see.
That one. She uses
They
that
look very similar. What is it?
Lacinato. I'm sorry.
Lacinato.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She uses that one.
Right.
But you said dinosaur?
Yeah, look at dinosaur. It looks similar to that one.
You get it at the farmer's market? Or?
I think you can, girl, I want to say you can also get it at, well, not the recipe. They don't show just the leaf.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
see?
no, that's the other one. I wonder if it's the same
so
one.
So put it up there without the recipe. Let me see.
Oh, I didn't know that came up.
See, it looks very so.
Is it the same one?
It's like a little more purple. That was good. That's the Lacinato. Lacinato. What was it?
Dinosaur kill. There it is. Oh, okay, it does look a lot.
Oh, no, the other one does look different. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the dinosaur one has more of a, like,
no, it's the same one. It says how to grow Lacinato, and in parentheses it says dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. It's a little more, I don't want to say gritty. It's just like it's a stronger leaf in the
regular kale.
Like, look, people think they can handle the regular kale. They definitely couldn't handle the dinosaur. But so you use the dressing to so what I would suggest, or try it and see what you think. But so the way I do mine, I keep it real simple, girl. I first put olive oil all over it and I massage it, and that softens it instantly. And then I used to use lemon, fresh lemons, but now I've tapped into limes. I love how lime tastes with it. Yeah. So I put the lime juice all over it and massage that in. And then I do sea salt, cayenne pepper, and nutritional yeast. Oh. Okay. And depending on how spicy, whatever. But I go kind of heavy on the nutritional yeast because that's just what gives it the flavor. Then my homegirl Jahad put me on to at this you can get it at like Ross or maybe Marshall's or something, but I think one of those kind of stores. It's I don't know the brand, but it's for roasted vegetables and fries. It's a season. Oh girl, it's good. And so I put that on it, and if I'm using roasted vegetable, then I don't use as much cayenne.
Okay.
And girl, mix all that together, and that's it. Like I don't even put. I used to use, the Playboy baking bed, and I used to put red onions in mine. I used to do sun-dried tomatoes. I'm just not a big sun-dried tomato fan. So, and if you want to eat it fresh, you can always just add avocado to it.
Yeah, I just
at that moment.
Avocado with it. But yeah, I just do the shredded carrots, the red onions, and a red pepper. Put that in there. And that's it.
So yeah, so you can still do that, but try. I mean, if it's still,
I will try that for the dressing.
Yeah, and I'm just saying that just so it's even softer. Like I don't sometimes.
And I've used that kale before too.
That which kale?
The one
The dinosaur one?
Because
And
I
then know it
think
was
it's
the
the
same
same one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't kill me. I was walking out the door. It pinged. He have a birthday party tomorrow at 1.
Girl, it's not today.
Oh,
When I was doing you come back like this.
Girl, hilarious.
Tomorrow, Sunday. Okay. My bad.
That is funny. Okay, but good. So, well, at least y'all ain't gonna be late.
We ain't gonna be late. We're gonna make it on time tomorrow.
But yeah, that's still fine.
Okay. I'll come back.
Yeah.
No, we don't live far.
Right. And what I can do is I can even text you when I'm like about 30 minutes from the
Okay.
Because only thing I'm gonna stop and do her color, and then yeah, and I Lou is not even about to take me
Okay.
to the salon. So
Yeah, I can go whenever.
okay, so I'll send a text. Be near your phone, Lakeisha now. Y'all slide in when it's time.
Yeah, because I'm just cleaning up today.
Okay. So then actually, okay, so that'll be fine. So yeah. I'll finish training. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, she lives like
that is
maybe
funny.
6 minutes away. That she was going to the party.
Yes. Driving all the way out there.
Girl, I'm glad it came before.
I know.
Cause that's so I need to get that. I don't know if it's with, cause Nikita has an iPhone now. Cause I know it used to be like maybe connected to. I thought it was like an Android thing where but no. What is it connected to? Maybe your
calendar.
Maybe.
Yeah,
okay.
just
Okay.
a calendar.
I need
because I put everything, even stuff for work. I put on my calendar. Like sometimes in the evening, like I'm thinking about what I have to do the next day, so that I don't forget. I just put on my cell phone calendar. And when as soon as I get to work, I'm like, okay, what did I need to do? And I just make a list. Like my to-do list is on the calendar.
Okay.
And so I do that, and I started doing that at work too. Like you make a to-do list, but we use Microsoft Teams, so like that way I just put everything I need to do on Microsoft Teams, so then I get those little reminders throughout the day of what I need to do.
Okay. Thank you, Lala.
Yeah, I put everything just from the smallest things because I know I'll just forget.
Right, girl.
Yeah, the day starts and you're like, dang, what was I supposed to do? Especially when I think of stuff the night before, which I do a lot.
I know, and that's I try to like write out what I'm gonna have to do the next day. So and so that's the only difference now because so Alana, this is your first time meeting Alana.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So girl, Alana, shout out to Alana, my GM. Alana asked me, she was the one that was like, girl, please get your booking online. Like it's going to be magical. Yeah. And girl, it was the best. Like I'm like, why did I wait this long?
I know.
I had to be ready, but girl, it's such a load off of my shoulders, off of y'all's shoulders, because having to wait on me for a week or two to even respond, to get an appointment and stuff, like.
Which is why I went to the website because I was like, I think she said she was online now. I said, let me just go over there first.
Girl, yes. No, it is perfect. And so, but the only thing now is because that's where I did write all of my appointments and stuff. Like my book, that book was my Bible. And I was really attached to it. So that's where I did all my writing stuff, everything.
Gotcha.
So now.
You can put your personal stuff,
Right. But then I'm just not as attached to it because,
it's not work related.
Right. And so, well, no, not even that. It's just more like I just don't have it on me as much because of the, because everything is on the, that part is on the phone.
Okay.
So I carried it around with me to keep me up with what I had to do for the day, So like I'll put, like even now, which is bootleg, I put my personal stuff on the appointment calendar just so I can like reference, but what I need to do is tap into regular calendar and let it, like what you're saying, and just use that. Girl, I'm a work in progress. I love that writing,
Right, yes. Nothing like a list.
Right, and then everything was right there because then I would write my notes for the day. Like I love this. It was by At a Glance. It's a 24-hour schedule book. So it had every hour, maybe, did you do half hours? No, it didn't do half hours. No, it was every hour, 1 through 24. And so, I could, which is so funny because with the other ones, they start at a certain hour and they end at a certain hour, which is almost like programming you that this is how your, life should flow anyway. Well, girl, they had that, and they only have one that does it up to 24 hours. Girl, they let that one through the, they slid that one in, and I was like, oh, perfect. So, girl, I would be having stuff all
day long,
yes,
all night long.
2 a.m., which is crazy. But I could write all my stuff down, and then on the right side of each page, they had a notes section. So that's where I could write all my other,
Yes.
So I really did use that book for everything. So now everything's scattered. Some things in notes. You got the training now? Okay. Who shares this? Oh, Itia?
Yes.
I was telling Alana to
Somebody saw me. Look, can't take me.
Oh, how did they see you?
You know Yinka?
Yeah. Katrina, girl, let me say about my friend Yinka. Yinka knows it's bizarre how many people we're like learning we're both connected to. How do you know Yinka?
They're ready.
Huh?
They're ready.
Really?
Yes.
How does Yinka know Reggie?
Yinka decorates. Since we cater.
Uh-huh.
So we
Y'all be tag teaming. Wow. I was wondering, Alana, that's so crazy. I love Atlanta. That's what I love about as big as it is, like all of us that are born and raised, like I mean
you gotta know somebody.
but it's all like the connecting and the everybody's connected to somebody. Like that degree used to be supposedly 6 degrees, like girl, please, nowhere near 1 or 2.
Yes.
Wow. I wanted to I was gonna tell Alana, I wanted stop inside Alana because I wanted her to plug your businesses or to come across the screens and things.
All righty.
So Katrina, don't forget to follow up.
I'm not, because you see.
And no, it looks good, but I want to see you.
Okay.
And that'll be good.
It looks so nice down here, Rain. I haven't been in a long time.
Thank you. So I just did it.
I love it.
It was like February.
Well, your customers watching you post.
Okay, well give me a hug, girl.
Yeah. I want to buy something.
She's like, I don't know what to do.
What they eating? I'm like,
thank you.
love you.
I love you too, girl.
Okay.
I mean, that stuff out there, girl, that product.
Okay.
Get you an oil or something, honey. Thanks, Katrina. Yeah. Let me see. Which is
the only thing. I'm about to pick his post up, and I'm done.
well, we appreciate it.
Okay, I'll make it.
Okay, thank you. Girl, listen, my family were the last ones that I was reaching out to, like, hey, can you...
I'm gonna put this back in the box.
Huh?
I'm gonna put this back in the box.
Okay. Where'd you get that?
Huh?
Was it in the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a box with like Victoria's Secret slippers and maybe some. Is that yours?
Where is
They got
it?
the wrong delivery.
It
was in the garage.
Is it? It was next to the box with the. What else is in it? Because there was it was 2 boxes. Can you bring it down? Let me see.
No, one is the cotton candy machine. The other was slippers, like stuff from Victoria's Secret. It was all Victoria's Secret stuff.
Girl, let me see this box.
Whose is that?
I think y'all say me was thinking dropped it with the other bitch because she left like 3 boxes. So I think
Who did?
there was a box with
Who?
Shantae was the one that brought the
But I'm telling
the
you,
machine.
you don't need to bring it. It's slippers and stuff. So maybe she just brought the wrong box in.
But there were 3 boxes. So there was also one with like the cotton candy like stuff like the candy and.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That one's in the house. I think Camille brought that one in yesterday.
Well, you need to tell she left her the wrong box.
Okay, I'll let her know. Or maybe it was a gift. Yeah, it was left. You right, Tom. Maybe they were comfy shoes, comfy slippers to wear while I'm doing my 24 hours. Look where he is. Yeah. Katrina and them were the ones. It was Katrina and Andrea that taught me into even being on student government. While I was treasurer. I was always good with numbers. So
Gotcha.
that even were. Yeah, which I was just like, treasury was the easy, like, you know.
Yes.
But it was fun. We were girls to be a river. Let me think. That year.
It's so funny every time you say it because I'm like, I'm right at Richview.
Are you looking at teaching at Richview?
You know that we have. That's why I said we have this discussion all the time.
No,
we have this discussion all the time.
Why is that not sticking?
I know, because and every time you mention, I'm like, oh, that's right. She went to Richview.
Does Nina know that she's teaching at Richview?
Yeah, we've discussed it. Yeah.
Ma, you knew Ayalua was teaching at Richview? How did I remember that? Wow.
That's why when you were saying Riverwood, I was like, that's right, because Brenda was at Richview. It's just so funny.
Girl, yes. But with it being a majority white school, honey, Katrina was class president.
At Riverwood.
Yes. There was a white girl named Mary that was vice president. But then Andrea was secretary. I was treasurer. And then they had like, what comes under, like there's some other, they're like these, like, I want to call them ambassadors or something, I don't know. But there's like, they were kind of the ones that were like speaking for the class, right? Or would come and bring it to the,
class representative.
Right. Okay. Yes, that's what it was. Class representative. And Crystal was one. But it was like a lot of us. Like it had never been that many black people on student.
That's how mine was. My high school was predominantly white, and then our two class, we had co-presidents. They were both black.
Wow.
Yep.
Your school was majority white. Oh wow. Man, how you doing? Hold on. Pause. Look, let me put a pin in there because I thought you. Okay, hold on. Use the white pen, and if you look at, they're in the freezer. But it's a natural thing. So IANT, Salon, and then Braid-A-Thon -22, like comma 22.
Where's the white pen?
Oh, it was under there with stickers. Yeah, it should be in that shelf thing. But leave room so they can write their name. So whoever they jar, like you only get one jar. I thought you did like Pan
Girl, no.
like the whole Afrocentric, like
no, ma'am, no.
Really?
No, I did not. I was involved in a lot growing up, but as far as my high school, now I wanted to go to the black high school, but my high school was known for like a college prep track. So, but the high school I wanted to go to had was the IB, was International Baccalaureate program. So I felt like that was equivalent to the same thing. But no, that wasn't the case, and I didn't know I was going to the other school until one day I was talking to a friend, somebody, my mother's friend, or somebody asked where I was going, and I mentioned the other school. My mother was like, "No, you're not." Like, wait a minute, what? So yeah, but it was so funny because our senior year, we had two co-presidents, and they were both black.
Was that the first? Did it
that
ever
probably
done
was the
co-presidents
first time.
before?
I don't even. Yes, that was the first time for co-president. And I remember if both. But anyway, girl, I ended up being, which of course at that time because they were both, there was two black guys. And then of course, like you said, more of us got involved too. When it was time for homecoming, I volunteered my house to create the so we could build the homecoming float at my. And I told people, I was like, "No, we have this huge backyard, but
the house that your parents are in now."
Yes, so we had this backyard that could fit everybody. We could create this float, but we didn't have a garage. So I was like, if it rains, we're up a creek because we don't have anywhere to put it. But we got this huge driveway, got plenty of air, land area back there, so they could create this float. But on the last day, so we needed help because we didn't know what we were doing. And we bribed everybody. We bribed everybody to come over to the house with pizza. And we said we were going to have pizza and all kind of food so people will show up. So of course now everybody wants to come build the float now because we said we have food because we're getting down to the last few days.
Right.
So everybody shows up. They come eat the pizza and leave. Nobody built the float. The same little committee that was originally building the float. Well, it got down to the last day before we needed to have it done, and it rained. So we had this huge blue tarp, like trying to cover the float. Oh, it was a hot mess. I think we had the worst float.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so it got,
It got done, but it was a hot mess. Yes.
what was the float?
I don't even remember. That's the thing. I don't even remember. And I think, honestly, some of the other classes, it was a senior class float. I think some of the other classes, like they had it professionally made, you know. But no, not us. We were actually trying to build our own float and had it like on the trailer or whatever. Yeah, we didn't know what we were doing.
Girl.
We did something. It was in the parade.
Yeah, honey. I can't even recall. Like I remember maybe during like Halloween and stuff they would do. They did like a haunted house in the hallways and stuff. So I remember helping with stuff like that.
Yes.
Like I don't remember even. I don't even think I was on the float committee. I think we had enough people where you could just kind of like divvy things up.
Yes.
And but when you're talking about the school you ended up in, so I had gone to Hurts Ferry and Ridgeview.
All those schools.
Girl, all
yes.
from kindergarten. My mom sent me up there early. And so, hola. Oh, there was a package that came? Yeah. Great. Thanks for the delivery.
I know it is. I wanted you to see if I can get you to. I don't know what you did back here.
I just kind of did some tie loose kind of thing. You want it like tighter?
Yeah. Well,
Do you want it cut?
No, it just came a loose, so I just wanted you to kind of just took it back.
Okay.
Because when I was pulling my shirt on.
You want it still kind of like in that loose kind of, okay.
Yeah. I just wanted, I don't know how you.
I just took, oh yeah. Girl, no, you ain't shot, you're not shouting no camera, honey.
I'm not.
I wanted to, because I didn't think you wanted anything like tight. So I just took two of them, like one from each side, and you can just notice for when you're doing it at home, and tie it.
Okay.
And then I'll show you, because then I just want to say, I'll show you how you love it.
But you said Hurts Ferry and then Ridgeview.
Hurts Ferry and then Ridgeview. And then for high school, I was going to get into my craft with, I was playing piano. I've been playing piano since 8. And so I was like, okay, let me, go to a magnet. So I was going to go to Tri-Cities. And of course, my mom was kind of like, she didn't want me to go to Tri-Cities, but if you're going to be in a magnet, okay, fine. Girl, I was at Tri-Cities, and the teacher was like, he was mean to me. He was the word. I'll go to rest in peace, I think. But girl, he was so kind of mean. I was like, I was not used to that, and I was such a Piscean girl, and with crying to drop her down. So I was just like, no. And then they wouldn't put me in my right classes. They had me in all regular classes, and we were going on week 2, I think, and they still didn't have me in class. So by then, my mom was like, no, we're not doing this because you're gonna end up being behind.
Yeah.
And so because that was the year that they cut the MCM program, which was, the busted minority, the majority winner. And so, but if you were grandfathered in, you were good. But because I left and went to, to go to the South Side for high school, I got, bumped out the system or whatever. So I left there and went to, I had to go to my neighborhood school, which was Westlake. And I was like, oh, this is wonderful. Because all my friends who I'd gone to middle school with, whose parents were like, okay, that's enough of that experience. We bring y'all back, come back home on the South Side. Yeah. All of them were there. And so I'm like, we're back. And it was so great. Oh, it was such a great group. Then that was my first, real Black experience. Yeah. Tri-Cities wasn't even my fault. I wasn't no city girl. I was, Fulton County, the suburbs and stuff. So this was more of my vibe. And so I was so happy. And then, girl, they had mechanics as a class. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'm going to learn how to, work on cars and be able to read this.
Do they have mechanics still in school?
I don't even know.
Well, I don't know if they still have it, but they did. And they didn't have it everywhere.
They had it at my school. I didn't go.
I don't even think.
Here. They had mechanics. We had industrial art.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we learned how to use like a wood. Like,
Yeah, okay, we had that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they not. I'm not sure what this school.
No, this was probably the first school I knew that. I mean, I'm sure there were others, but because I don't think Tri-Cities had it, and I know River definitely didn't have it. But I was like, yes, I'm gonna be in this mechanics class, everything. I was so excited. Girl, one day I get called to the office, and at that time, the secretary was Miss Reynolds. She's my second childhood best friend, Shannon. We became best friends. But maybe kindergarten. I didn't meet Shannon until kindergarten, right?
Hurstberry.
Right. So anyway, her mom was the secretary. Girl, they come to the office and she was like, "Your mom has just transferred you. You're going to Riverwood." Girl, I started crying. I was so sad
because this is what happened. The secretary from Riverwood, because I was gonna let her stay at Westlake. Yeah. So
you didn't have a choice because they had cut the program, the engineering program, so you didn't have a choice at first.
No. You could have gone there, but I elected not to go there.
Come this way. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I decided to let her go to Tri-City because that was the one for music and thing. And the piano teacher was awful there, but that's another story. But anyway, so I sent her to Westlake because she had been there like 4 weeks. She didn't have a schedule. Because half of the people, the line is all the way down the hall, turning where they're registered. And this is the second week of school. She doesn't have a schedule. I said, Raina, this is not going to work. Let me put you in the neighborhood school. So that's where she was going to be. So one day, I'm at home. This is Miss So-and-so from Riverwood. And the principal wants to know, where's Raina? So I said, she's at West. Oh, well, we were expecting her.
Oh.
Which is weird because it was 9th grade. Like they don't even.
So she said, just get on the bus.
Because he went to Ridgeview, so they automatically put him over.
Right. So I said, I didn't ready. She said, not to worry. Yeah. Just put on the bus or the car.
Yeah.
Girl. And so, but remember to go there, I had to get in their magnet. And their magnet was international studies.
Yeah.
Girl, it was awful. Because it's not like international studies like Central America, Africa, South America, honey, U.S. French history, U.S. American history, European history, like all that stuff that was like so boring to me.
So how did she find all these national cabinets? That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, I looked out on that. It was the last salon I worked at. I could have dealt with her to, take all the equipment. Because the place went into foreclosure. She wasn't paying. And I was like, well, she wasn't a stylist. She just owned a salon. And I remember that because it was funny because, girl,
I remember that salon too. Yeah.
And look, the other stylist that was working there, when she found out that the place was going to foreclosure, she was like, oh, I'm not paying Boo Frank. She's not paying her because she was like, she's not putting the money. She's not paying the mortgage. She was like, why should I pay? And so I was like, ooh. And then I still paid. But I knew I had another plan. I was like, okay, so let me talk to her about, all the equipment. So, and it was, it was a nice salon.
I can tell this is nice. I'll tell you.
She was into real estate, so I've been
looking around trying to find this stuff. This is expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, now, yeah. I definitely. These would have been a blessing. Yeah. And they're holding up well.
Oh, they will.
Nice.
That's 10 years, and it ain't. I mean, it's not like wood. Cause look, girl, you see how shipping is like shipping to some white stuff. I don't even know it, but they were still made well, whatever they made of. Okay, if I finish this row,
that's what my husband called it, but they're nice.
Mm-hmm. You say he calls it what?
Pressed wood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but yeah, that's how I ended up back at cried about it. Because I was so excited to be on the South Side, girl. Oh well.
It's beautiful in here. I'm just checking it all out. I'm like, well, you had this stuff here then. If you had it, what you hide it?
What?
Yeah, all this stuff.
It was already here.
No, all these murals.
Yes, they were. This is the same stuff I've always had down here.
I know. I seen that one right there. And
Uh-huh.
this right here. All these.
Okay, so remember all the stations used to be on that side.
Oh, remember?
Um,
I remember this.
and the mirrors, they were still horizontal. And so, yeah, there was a station right there on that wall.
Remember the dryers used to just be over here.
Oh, the dryers were here.
Remember she had a closet here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There was a closet right there for the color. And then there was a closet that went all the way across here.
Yeah.
And so it came to about like right here. So all of that, like, you know, opened it up. I was in hundred closets were collecting all kinds of. So I was like, let me get rid of them. I'm not even using them. I can use that space way better than that. But.
I mean, it just expanded the whole room.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, painting it lighter.
Yeah, makes it really bigger to bright.
Yeah. Oh, and then lighting.
Yeah.
The lighting made it different. Because I was on that old school, not track lights, but whatever those fluorescent. Is it track light?
Fluorescent light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the brightness.
Yeah.
Nice. You did a great job.
Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait for the second phase to be done. Where the break room was over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like the designated children area. So Rainbows and Tumbling.
Okay.
So I'm going to get her mats and stuff to be able to practice on when she's here. And then there'll be safe grounds for all the children to be playing on. And then you probably never even noticed, but there was like this orange curtain that used to, orange material that used to hang on the, like if you walk in there, it was just like this big piece of fabric that was just always
Yeah, I didn't go in there.
hanging. Oh, you never went to the break room ever? Oh. Did you ever used to go in there though? You never went in there?
I probably did one time myself.
Water or snack.
Mm-hmm. Right. Because y'all had to go back there and get your own snacks. Right. But there was an orange curtain back there. Oh, then y'all will be surprised when y'all see it. It's a whole nother area. But the children play area will be there, and then that's gonna be the break room in the back part, like a little kitchenette.
This place this is a sweet. Things have changed since I've been coming. Over there used to be a whole rack of clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yes.
That was a rack of clothes.
Yeah, it was. Well, you know where it may have been? Was it in front of? It may have been right. No, because baby was right there. So it must have been right there. Right. Yeah. Oh, wait, because right, the dryers were here. So maybe it was right here. It was right where the fireplace is.
Here.
Yeah, because baby had a little area, and then the closet there. Girl, you right. It was way too much happening in one room for there to be, and that's what needed to happen. Like everything needed its own
little section.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the clothes will. I'm not really doing like clothes, but like like shirts and things like that will be when the metaphysical space. Well, the shirts will actually be in the front in the reception, kind of, and then the crystals and things will be in the metaphysical store. That's also why I'm looking forward to that room too. But that's my last project. So
you gotta have your office someplace where you just go in and think about it.
That's a metaphysical.
that's what that.
Metaphysical space.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be really nice. Like you'll be able to go in there, get your just self-care needs and things. But then I'm gonna put one of those. Have you any of y'all experienced those massage chairs where like your arms go in and your legs go in and stuff, and it closes up?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Crane, it's a whole another ball game to the massage chairs. Yes, it massages everything, like all the way down to your hands. Like you stick your hands in them, arms and hands on them, and your feet. It massages everything.
Wow.
They use them in like chiropractor offices and stuff. But so yeah, you can go in and just get relaxed before I ask. Right, that's what's gonna be so
Can I come to the show?
Yes. Can I get in the Zen room, please? Yes.
Please.
And that's what it'll be for.
Music in there, just a little sound,
Mm-hmm.
waterfall. I got a whole vision.
Don, you do some interior decorating, girl. Let me get you on the scene for the boutique, girl. Yes, but all of that, I have all of that in mind. So keep speaking it, girl. Yeah, that's gonna be.
Who did your picture for Baby the Collage?
My dad.
Oh wow.
He's always been good at anything photo, video. Like, yeah.
That's awesome.
Girl, he makes collages where it'll make it look like we all were there together, happy and everything. Girl, only half of us were actually at the occasion, but it like, looks that blended. Yeah, he did this really nice.
Family photo I need to bring to him, but my oldest brother is deceased. Deceased.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my younger brothers was in the army.
Mm-hmm.
We took the photo,
Mm-hmm.
and we want them. No, my oldest brother was there. That was before he died. But one of my younger brothers was in the army.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was, and he's not in the photo.
Okay.
And we want all of us in the
Mm-hmm.
photo.
Yeah, I'll give you a example. So he does it really well. And even if it's not to make it blend like he was literally at y'all's photo shoot, he'll do something nice where it looks good.
You know, I had a girl. This was years ago when I was working at Bell South, probably before Jeremy was born. I had a girl. My father never saw his dad. His dad was killed the morning he was born.
The morning he was born? Wow.
And so what I had is, we had a picture of him. And I had this girl to have my daddy sit. I got a picture of my dad when he was 20-some years old. And have my dad to sit, and he's sitting there with his legs crossed like this. And his dad was standing up. And to put him over over my dad's shoulder to do that picture for him. She did an excellent job. And she did it with, it was hand done. It was, with a perfect. I just felt like she wanted to charge me too much for it. Mm-hmm. And I think back that I couldn't, what that girl asked for that, I couldn't get somebody to paint my toenails for that now. And I took it to my daddy saw it. I said, Daddy, he said, yeah. He said, and my dad to this day, he's 97 years old. He'll be 98 in November. He still hates that I did not get that picture from that girl. But at that time, back in the day, young, not knowing how to appreciate things. Yeah. And I regret it to this day, and I just wonder where that picture is. I mean, she did an excellent job. Now that I'm older, I can. Because if she did a good job like that, she probably didn't throw it well, of course, because she used it as examples like, well, this is what I can do. Yeah. So. Yeah. And I should have talked it through, or, but even I don't care, at this point, I don't care what it costs. I would pay for it. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, you can't put a price on like those type of, memories and stuff, like when people can create those kind of images. Yeah. Yeah, you can. It's awesome. And BJ looks just like my father's father. My oldest child looks just like him. He built up like him. Wow. Oh, they kind of big, broad. Yep, those broad shoulders. He just looked like him. I just really wish I kept the picture because he does. BJ somewhat looks like my father. He's a mixture of his dad and my father. And I really wish he could sing because the man is big like him. But my mother-in-law says he's got more of my husband's father in him than my father. But you can see it. You see them together. You can see it. Okay, I'm gonna switch y'all. Come on up, Miss Crank. Yes. Let me right quick. I'm just going. Okay. Isn't that cute? And the hair is so light.
It is. Yeah. That's why I've been going back to the same place to get that hair again. Okay.
Oh, but let me show you on. Okay. I want to show you how to do it. Okay. Come here. I will right there. No, you're fine. Oh. Okay. So all I'm doing is taking like the two on both ends, and I literally just tie it, and then lay them down, and then you go to the next row. Okay. Tie it, lay it down, and then you'll do that, going all the way down. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. And then, but when you get to the bottom one, tuck it under and tie it again. Underneath. Yeah, so it'll kind of last a little bit, but yours is a little bit shorter, so you may have to tie it twice or kind of just put like a pen left store.
Okay.
Did I even use a pen? I didn't use a pen.
Uh-uh.
Because I wanted it to be kind of loosey.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours look really pretty when she locked it like that. That looks so pretty.
I have to show you how to do it. I have to see.
I'm gonna see hers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have gotten so many compliments on this in the
Yeah,
24
so
hours since I left
pretty.
it.
Girl, send them to my website.
I
Yeah. Please and thank you. Niggas didn't want to go on the bouncy house. Nobody was out there.
nobody's out there.
Oh, Rainbow is oh, she must be upstairs.
Yeah, they trying to talk in and change my dress and she won't do it.
Why they want that change? I wonder.
She had a little accident.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but this is your look on. This looks good on you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I tied it tight. I mean,
Okay.
tied it twice
Okay.
at the bottom. So that's what it'll be. It's with
Okay.
the 2 knots.
Okay.
And it should last. But I mean, for the sake of it being loose, like I don't want to.
Yeah.
You want me to be over here?
Huh?
I love it.
It looks good.
This is my donut.
I'm gonna color over here.
Okay.
Over there?
Mm-hmm.
This is my donut.
Thank you. Thank you, Dawn.
Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs and let me see
Okay.
if you get in the bouncy house.
Okay, yes, and I don't know if y'all ate their food.
Okay. Look.
There are 2 choices. My mom did hot wings and zucchini fritters.
Okay.
And then IT is doing fried cauliflower, mac and cheese, and I think greens.
Okay.
I meant to do kale salad with the with my mom's flavor girl. Have you haven't had my kale salad, have you? Oh, girl. I got. Hoping I can get it before you go, cause girl, yeah. It's the vibe. Let me back and add that tea to mix it. But yeah, have you asked anybody else about making a picture?
No, because I really haven't seen the original picture that we had. I don't,
Oh,
yeah, I gave it back to my mom. My mom is deceased now, so I don't know what happened to the picture.
And that's the only picture you have of him?
That was the only one I had of him. I had to give it back to my mom after she did it. So I still have the one of my dad, but I don't know what happened to his father's picture. I probably his dad. Let's see. Okay, his dad and my aunt, who were sisters and brothers. The aunt,
Wait, his dad.
and okay, his dad.
Your grandfather.
Yes, my grandfather had one sister. She's deceased.
Okay,
But
so
her
your great
children.
Okay.
So his children,
Her children or his?
her children,
Okay.
her children, her daughter is deceased as well. But her children, her grandchildren are still living. So they may have pictures of him. I don't know, but even grandpa, his grandfather, we don't have pictures of him either. So it was kind of like, you know how they did things back in the day. Keep in mind, my dad's 98 years old this year. But it really is.
Girl. I wonder if he feels like that. Or he's just like, I'm still here.
You know,
because he's probably seen so many, you know.
Yeah. Man, he just is content. You know, dad is just content. His driveway is about as long as, say, from your driveway down to from here the house down to where that little flat is. You know what I'm talking about? Where there's a big, I think you have a big container sitting down there.
The dilapidated.
Yeah. Okay.
So from where the top of Abiola, you're saying, to there or to the top of my driveway?
Not all the way to the top of it. It's not that long. No.
Okay.
It's about halfway down your driveway. It's
okay.
And it's a hill. My sisters have him push the Herbie down that hill and back up.
Oh, wow, for his exercise for the day.
Yes, every day. He said, I have to walk because the doctor said I have to keep my blood flowing in my feet.
Oh, nice. Where does he live?
They live in Jonesboro. Yeah. So he gets up and gets his little exercise every day. He was sitting in a chair one day. He says, hold up, I got to go to the restroom. So you have a cane that sits over in the corner. I got the cane hand. He said, I don't need that, but since you handed it to me, I'll walk on it.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I love it. Wow.
But yeah, he didn't, his uncle and his aunt raised him.
Okay.
After his father died, his mother moved out of the state, and his uncle and aunt raised him. And long story short is
so wait, let me just you saying his uncle
and his aunt
raised him because his father transitioned on the day he was born.
Yeah.
And then his mom moved out of the
state.
Well, how old do you know how old he was
when his mom moved out of state? He was a baby. Yeah, he was a baby.
Wow.
Because his aunt was his mother's sister. I'm Mary.
Okay.
And he used to call me Big Mary. He said I look like her.
Oh wow.
Long story short, they raised him. They put him in their name. And my grandfather said that was not right because it was his grandchild. My grandfather's a tailor. And he wanted my father to be put in his name. My daddy wouldn't do it because my aunt raised him. And those were his parents. And when he wouldn't do it, they disinherited him, which means there are acres of land that we had in, I think it's Monroe.
Okay, so wait, because I gotta connect these dots right. Okay, so when your aunt and uncle were raising him, they gave him your uncle, the uncle's last name. So, and the uncle isn't from like y'all's bloodline. That was he was married in.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the aunt was the mother's sister.
Right. Okay.
So it's like two sides of family, paternal and maternal. So the paternal family wanted him in their name. The maternal family said we raised him, so they gave him his name. But when Dad he became grown, a man, his grandfather was still living.
Okay.
And wanted my father to change his name. He wouldn't do it. Yeah, my grandfather.
Not his father, his grandfather.
My great grandfather.
Okay, got you.
His grandfather.
Okay, got you. And then
wanted him to change his name. But he wouldn't do it.
Wow. But like that's your bloodline. Like it's not like you like I don't know. It's not like yes, thank y'all and everything, but it's like your roots are your roots are your roots.
Yeah.
Like you can't fabricate that.
Yeah.
Change that.
Yeah.
But you know what? There was a lot of hurt there because neither one of the people who created him were here anymore, or just so it was like had hope. He didn't want to carry the name. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
So there. Okay. So I have land.
It would have been ours. But they said even though he didn't change his name, they were going to do what was right. They said. But it never happened. And based upon, I don't keep up with them like my other sisters do. But my you want to take this off?
No, it's okay.
But my other sisters said that they've just about sold up almost all of the land, except for what they live on. But I mean, it was acres, and we used to go down there and walk on it. This is our land. We would go pick fruit just because,
I hate to hear that.
I mean, we were going to walk on
land, land, family land.
I mean, acres and acres as far as you could see.
Wow. This was in Monroe, you said?
It was beautiful, too.
Monroe is 75
near Athens, going towards Athens.
Okay, that's right.
I get them mixed up, Madison and Monroe. But boy, we used to go. I used to hate to go down there. I used to hold with them. I didn't like them outhouses and all that stuff. And then they killed a chicken one time while I was there. Oh,
mess you up.
Yeah. My mother said the same thing. She says her grandmother. She saw her grandmother kill a chicken. She told me she did not want to eat chicken.
I didn't either. I didn't eat any chicken from then on. I mean, it was the best food. But when I said I don't get that chicken,
Yeah, because they ring that.
And then they let them run around. They just running all over the place.
Oh my gosh.
I went to that back door by mistake, and I looked, and that chicken was running around. I said, "Oh my God!"
Wow.
And then you had to go to restroom outside. I didn't like that, you know. And my mama would tell us stories about, you know, sometimes snakes get in there. Oh Lord.
Was it? So it was like was it just like a hole?
Yeah, just a big deep hole in the ground, and then you got this wooden.
The
toilet.
shavings?
Yeah.
Oh, the wooden toilet.
The wooden toilet. You sit on it. And we were city children too, you know. Oh, girl, that was just all messed up. All messed up. And but the thing that I remember the most, that it really, I don't know, it frightens me when I think about it. They had a well. And we used to like go in the backyard and just look down in there. It was so fascinating. But I did not realize they had 2 planks up on it. But I did not realize that when we climbed up on that thing, we could have fell in there. And we would do it every time. And they would say, come away from there, come away from there. But I thought about, what if we had fallen in there? It's scary every time I think about that. And I can remember how dark and deep it was. But the water, ooh,
but it's something that you have a fear like that then.
We didn't. Children don't until you teach it to them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's being taught to them to, you know, which no. But yes, what you asking?
Do you want me on my chair? Want me to ask you? Do you want me to bring your plate down?
Can I have some fruit, please? There's some fruit in the fridge. Okay. Thank you. Wow. But that's amazing that y'all have, man. Like, to that, because now there's a lot of people that don't even search for that land.
Yeah.
A lot of us still do.
Yeah.
You know.
But that has been so, he's been so blessed since then. You know, my father, you know, my father had 3rd grade education. My dad at 92 years old bought his 2nd house.
At 92?
At 92 years old, paid cash for his 2nd house.
What does he want to do with it?
He live in it.
That's the one he lived. So what's he doing with this first home?
The first, he sold it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he always wanted to move. My dad had a fear of trees, and there were trees all the way around his house. And my sister said he would sit up all night when it stormed. So we moved him out of that house.
Okay.
And he sold it.
At 92.
At 92.
Hey, Byron. Happy Braid-A-Thon.
Where you been?
Wait, you haven't been here since the renovation? I thought you had. Really? Oh, wow. I thought you, dog, I felt like I saw you more recently than that.
Like I said, months. Oh, she is?
No, Byron doesn't say he don't schedule his appointment when he leaves. And that messes him up.
Did you cut your locks?
No, they're growing. But you know, it goes through that phase where it looks like it's not. And then next thing you know, it's going to be like, oh my God, when they get that long? Are you excited about your sister locks?
I am. Your mom's made me nervous. I told her, I said, I like to comb my hair. I like to comb my hair. And I told her, like,
in the cut.
She's like, Faye.
I like to do things to my hair.
Faye has to comb her hair.
And she said, I don't know if that's good. But my hair is so much work to maintain. And that's why I want to lock it.
But I mean, once they grow out and stuff, then you'll still be able to, have playtime with them. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they're gonna look pretty on you. I can see you with them.
You can see it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then just depending on how full yours end up being, you can still do your other styles with them too.
Okay.
Like your buns and things and your curly hair, ponytail kind of thing. You just got to get used to it. At first, it's gonna be short.
It's gonna be short. Oh Lord.
Stacy went through that. That's why I'm saying that.
Yes. She was wearing wigs, wasn't she?
Yes, of course. And I was saying, why are you sitting for all that time and covering it up? Like, because of course
she'll be just like me.
Her hair is so thick. So it took a long time to do it. It took days. Plus she's so busy. But yeah, she was still wearing. I was like,
I will too until it grow out. I just don't like short hair.
Yes. Yeah, you gonna have you a nice little look, almost T-bars. Like, shortness. Like, it's gonna be short.
Man, I had to come and everything over here.
Oh, well, I'm gonna have to, I didn't see it. Because I was wondering, I was like, where's my green ball? I don't know why it's gonna click. Like, if it's not there, that means that you've already pulled it out. It's somewhere. Can I have a cap, mine?
What kind of mascot is that coming back here where I have to wash your hair?
I think that's the whole that I was putting it out the way.
Look, now, Byron, any other time, she has said you're not wearing a mask at all. Byron will come and wrap like a shirt, and she's like,
No, my life would wear something like, I
Low
don't
and
know,
out
like
of
comes
way.
over his neck. And then it's here, and then he pulls it up here.
he does.
It's like a collar, like a
Yes.
turtleneck.
Yeah, like a clown, right?
You finally got a real mask, and she's still doesn't listen. No, not at all.
I thought I would put it out the way.
Okay.
Keep on trying.
That's all you can do. That's funny.
When did I tell the parents lady is from, where's she from? St. Croix?
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did I tell you? Did I tell you right now?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But you know why that's a big deal to her.
Huh?
You know why that's a big deal to my mom.
Because it's from Antigua.
Thank you, Byron, for saying that part. Because she won't tell anybody she's from Antigua. She tells them she's from St. Croix. But, because it's just, she's like, nobody knows Antigua. And I'm like, Mom, people travel now. Yes, they do. And if they don't know, put Antigua on the map. But she did, they migrated to Antigua.
Where's your shoe?
More like Christian status. What you get?
I got everything. And the zucchini. You want to go back? That is some savory.
So, Dawn, for the next time that you have your appointment, send me a text and say, make sure you have some kale salad for me.
Yeah.
So you can taste it. Yes, thank you, Dawn. Nicholas, did you? Oh, you're okay.
You're okay. Oh,
He's getting tall.
you're okay.
Nicholas, did you get a Vasco?
That's like
Okay.
Both of them right now.
Okay, good. Thank you for playing with Rainbow, Nicholas. When I finally teach her the piano for real, y'all have to do a duet with your
He's learning, but he has to practice.
Is he doing? He's still doing
Ukulele.
ukulele. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on piano now.
Oh, he is. Oh, Dawn.
Already been born.
Is with the same lady?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess.
Oh, God.
Well, if ever you just decide to maybe think about,
I know.
then I see you all the time.
But Wednesday, trying to get over here on Wednesday. It's the struggle. It would be the struggle bus.
And I appreciate you coming. The Wednesday on the times you do come to come get your hair done.
No, I can work that out. But it'll be the struggle bus for the piano lesson.
But I am excited that he's playing. So when I get ready I'm gonna get back into doing recitals. When I do, I'll have to have him as a guest, a special guest. He said, oh, nice. Okay. All right, she got one up on me. I'm not doing the vocals. Okay. Love you. Thank you. Thanks, Dawn. Enjoy your food. Let me know what you think.
You look, I already been telling this, but I need to
You tasted the cauliflower?
No, I guess I tasted the cauliflower good.
He said she
The wing.
Everything good.
Enjoy, girl.
What else? What I want? Nothing else.
You want to get the other shoe?
Girl, look, across the room.
Oh, wow. What do you want me to fill your water? Well, I'm
Okay.
over
You want some food, you want some shoes, you want your
Well,
friend to play with you, you
that's
want
lot of demands.
you want a lot to play with you.
Are you
This is all everything she
Are
wants.
you serious?
And you want mommy to play
Are
with
you
you. That's
serious?
the 5 things. That's a lot of things that you want. That's a lot.
You want the slow one to
Okay.
now?
Yes, you okay.
Well, I came in, she started crying, she don't want to talk to her. Then after, your sister said something to her. She stopped, she said, I appreciate you coming in here and speaking to me.
She said that. Oh, girl, did she really? Oh, that is hilarious.
Now you can get some water.
Yeah,
I'm
girl.
in here talking to her, speaking to her.
I had to tell her, like, ma'am, first of all, no waves. Use your words. As much vocabulary as you got stored up there.
Alright, that's not, girl.
Girl, she still loves her Paw Patrol outfit that you gave her.
Alright, Mama Bay, you better have a drink
All
here.
right.
Cause rainbow. Oh, that's pretty.
One of my clients gave me that.
Rainbow did
Yeah,
that,
how
Rainbow.
would you feel it to the
I told Rainbow to let it go.
that child? The 3-year-old is running the 30-year-old.
Everything, okay? The 2-year-old. Everything. Do you want to get some food,
Go
man?
get some food. Yes. She got, oh,
No, that's your mom. That's mama.
Do you want some, let me see the, you got some mine. I can get some more.
Oh, mommy.
Oh, girl, I got color on my hands. I can't get it for you.
Damn, damn. Ooh, honey.
the watermelon make it better.
You want no food?
Okay.
Okay.
Right there.
So we're going to sit on the dryer?
Mom. Oh, she went to shampoo. Okay. Where you on any of them? Oh, got you. Who?
What's that?
No, you can be here. That's okay.
What's that?
I forgot you was shampoo.
No, what's the green? What's the green?
Hey, look, let's see back in my chair.
Great. Great. You might need your finger. You want your finger because it's going to fall on the floor.
All right, pass the food.
Let me see.
Do two.
Oh, let me get a couple of things.
I got to get back in the chair.
I don't wear.
Where's the great
Listen.
Oh, yeah. There. Don't step on it.
It's a rainbow. I want food. I want food, rainbow. Oh.
Remember, please not spill your plate. Where you gonna sit? On some. Okay. Okay, let's see. Sit in the middle.
Who's water?
There you go.
That might be.
Okay.
Is that rainbow?
Yes, it was.
See, now I like it all black. I don't know if I want to add the lighter color, but we'll see.
That's good.
I know. It always
Well, I was
looks
about to
good.
start adding it, so
Go for it. Go for it.
add it.
Yeah.
Now, do you want me to just do maybe like a couple of tricks of it? Or you want it kind of fully mixing and mingling?
You can fully mix and mingle it.
Okay.
The dark always looks nice, though. I'll let you be. I'll let you.
I think you should do just
a
couple of
strands. Okay.
yeah, because it's
Gotcha.
such, it's so bright.
It is so. Bright.
It's gonna take away from like the
Yeah.
dark with this, like the length that we did
Mhm.
is it looks so rich.
Yeah, it does.
That yeah.
You want to bring your Paw Patrol food?
And I started to do
I thought you want to bring your
the
Paw
one
Patrol
beat and
food?
30 mix. They just
Okay.
didn't have They didn't have any more. They were out of it.
Okay.
But I like that. I like this brand because it's light. So I didn't want to do another brand.
Mm-hmm. No, girl, this hair is twisting really well. So, thank you for
I found that hair
choosing well.
during the pandemic when I was experimenting with my own.
I
was like, this is really light.
Who is it? It's Janet.
Janet. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Drop them into the thing. Janet put doing their thing. Girl, no, because this was some really good. The Janet Riley hair. I usually use like the one that you just saw on Dawn. That's my old faithful Vanessa girl.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I know everybody that can't even find it.
You can't find it. I know. I used to go all the way. Even when we moved, I would go to West Chapel, where about where Sexy lives. And
was it to Beauty Masters or somewhere else? Is that Beauty Masters right there? No, you said West Chapel.
It was on West Chapel. Yeah, I would go back near her house.
Okay, so it probably was because that's who usually always carries it.
Yeah. But then I went to the girl. Now you go in the beauty press box. I have been twisting my own hair since I hurt my ankle. So when I went in the beauty supply store, I'm like, it's nothing in here but like crochet hair, the
like the pre looped or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't think of the locks, the faux locks.
Oh, the faux locks.
Faux locks. Oh my gosh. I said that's all that's on all the shelves hanging up. I was like, where's the just Marley hair?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's old school, but considering everything else is out now.
Right.
But I found it.
Yeah. Wait, so is that why you got so many packs or you just thought you needed that many packs?
I just thought I needed that many packs. Girl, you know.
Yeah, but I would make that suggestion like
right, when I find
moving
it,
forward,
get it, yeah.
Yes. Because girl,
and
just get scared.
I know. And so because when I was out, when I bought this hair, I didn't know what I already had at home. Mm-hmm. So I ended up when I got back home, I had like 3 packs that hadn't been open. So I just put everything. But I bought like 4 packs. I was like, I don't know how much, but I will.
Yeah.
Next time, just continue. Stock up.
Rainbow the fruit good? Yes.
Of course, because it was yours. No, so it tastes real good.
Girl, right. That part. Meanwhile, of course, everything is, I want my own. Like if I want to share with her, she don't want to really, she wants her own, with her own bowl. But that's kind of new. No, sometimes she wants to taste my stuff, but then when I try to give her some of it, she just wants to be saying, let me. It's almost like she just wants to see, I'm going to see if you're going to share with me. Girl. But she sees me because, girl, I used to be horrible at sharing. I'd rather get you your own. Oh, you like this? Okay, let me give you your whole own. Instead of us splitting, it's like, girl, I wanted all of it.
Right. It's funny.
Just put it on the plate.
See. Oh.
Girl, one of the appointments was like, I want to go clean my car. How's the schedule running? Y'all ready on time? Let me see. Okay. Olives. But it's easy then when you're doing hair. I mean, you know, trying to be a girl.
I feel like that might be. I don't know. I would do like the like you know.
Well, I was gonna, you know, stay in the salad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fruit.
Salad, fruit. Yeah.
Yeah, mostly salad. Then I hate to move. What kind of pizza you want? You gotta make 24 hours. I'm gonna make sure of it. No, I'm kidding.
So you were supposed to carb load yesterday.
Oh, see, girl.
That's what it is.
I was like, you know, I feel like I should research how to prep for that kind of longevity. I was talking about, girl, I was thinking of all things detox.
Right.
Don't make no I'm gonna say it. No, even moving, you know, leading up.
Leaving up to. Well, that would have been good. Yeah. Well, no, I think like when I used to, we used to Black Girls Run, they would talk about carb loading the night before.
No, that makes sense. That makes a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, girl, I wouldn't have nothing in my system, so yeah, I'm just gonna detox. Everything is flushed out at the beginning of the day.
That was me last weekend, because we went out to eat and I had gotten some shrimp, just fried shrimp and some fries, and it was perfectly fine. It was perfectly fine. Saturday.
Girl, it's yours. Look how she left my plate. Girl.
That's yours.
That's yours.
Right now.
But yeah,
Please, that's yours.
Thank you. Thanks, Rainbow. But no thanks. Go ahead, Ayala.
But so Saturday I ate it perfectly fine, no issues. Sunday,
what was the?
It was just shrimp and fries, like fried shrimp and fries. We went to what's the place called, the Works on Chattahoochee, where they.
Oh yeah.
And so it was a restaurant in there, and the food was so good.
What was that? Because I've been there.
It's all the way like when you walk in. Well, like the
no, I know you're talking about
the main entrance. If you go like to the far left, so it's like a sushi place there, but on that back side, then it's like a little donut place. But I didn't know it was there.
Okay.
And then there's like.
Is that on the same side where the Mexican? There's like a Mexican.
I think so. Yes.
They have these margaritas there, like.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And so it's like they do fried shrimp and fish and that kind of stuff. And it was fine until the next day I ate it, and it just did not taste good at all. And I felt so sick and so nauseous. I don't know why. But that's the second time that has happened with me with shrimp. We went somewhere else.
No, it's eye down boys now. But they used to talk about shrimp. But like if it's not clean right,
Yes, that's what I think, because and it wasn't all the pieces. Clearly, it was just this one particular piece I had. It just smelled like it didn't smell right. And I was like, "Oh, this is not good." And the same thing.
I said so. We're gonna all have to start saving our forks. So this is yours.
Oh. I should have told you to get it.
You got
yours
right here.
Girl, and she's doing it. Well, take that one. You can read them.
You want some watermelon? No, this ain't watermelon already?
I'll use
some watermelon? Okay. Huh? Did you eat some watermelon?
Girl, she just ate all. Honey, it was a plate like that here. And this is what she left me something. I don't want this for you.
Oh, that's mine. And that's not yours. That's mine.
Put your shoe on. You want to put your other shoe on? Okay, well, I'm leaving again. I'll see you later, okay?
You gonna give us a hug? Oh.
Mine.
Give us a hug, honey.
But yeah, we went to this other restaurant. This has been about a month ago, and I got like a shrimp.
Oh no, Nina, you'll take her. If you look at my bathroom, there's some cough syrup and her nasal thing in there. You'll get
her nose?
Yeah, you spray it. You spray it each nostril.
How many?
Once, but a full spray on both, and then give it a cough syrup. The one in the green box, the one that has the little cup attached to it.
One has a what?
It's two. There's one that should be like in a box, cough syrup that's in a box, not just the bottle sitting by itself. Like what you say?
Oh, then we went somewhere else and I had shrimp and I took one bite out of the sandwich. It was perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
I went back for a second bite and I felt like I was going to throw up, like right then and there. And I don't know what it is. So now
Girl, our body's changed.
I'm staying away from shrimp.
You got to.
I'm like, I cannot. But to feel nauseous?
Like, yeah. Yeah. And see, you know, and then it's not like it's fresh. It's, I mean,
yeah.
Not even
right.
Water. So it's like if you're going to have it, like, wait and have it.
When I'm, yeah.
So, but I wouldn't be fool with it.
I'm not. I'm not.
You're interestingly enough, I didn't fool with shrimp forever. Like, it was just never something I liked anyway. Yeah. And so then, I eventually, more recently started, girl, I think it was while I was, it wasn't even shrimp that he got me onto. And then he introduced me to crawfish. And I was like, now it's shellfish. And I was like, oh, this was good. It was from, we went to Louisiana Bistro.
Oh yeah.
Girl, and they hooked that thing, like they smother it, some kind of, you know. So then I was like, well, okay, I can start kind of eating shrimp a little bit. And usually I don't think it had anything to do with I really honestly don't actually think that it had to do with the shrimp because I had it and nothing, like you had that reaction like instantly, none of that happened. But girl, this was at my 40th, so just a month or so ago. And we did, so the girlfriend of mine, George Rainbow's yellow godmother, had transitioned, you know, in October. So I did this whole, so her name was Joy. So I did this Ode to Joy set or whatever, where I had my other homegirl who DJs, she'll be actually DJing later today, but we found all songs that had Joy in it. Oh, wow. And she, you know, did this real nice dope mix. Girl, everything's great, blah, blah, blah. As soon as it ended, and I found it, because that was like my first time really being able to, you know, paying homage the way I wanted to her. Like everything just happened so fast, and I just, you know, I guess kind of fell apart. Didn't realize I was falling apart about it. And so I felt good, like, yes, finally, I started itching, and we were all outside. This was at night, and so everybody was out there because everybody was singing and dancing, and it was great. And so then, as soon as it ended, I was like, oh my God, I just got bit by a mosquito, and I was like, oh my God, I got bit like two, and I was just itching. So I asked them, I was like, do you see like a mosquito bite on my face? And they were like, girl, oh my gosh, Raina, you're like breaking out. I broke out in hives. Oh my goodness. But and I've never broken out in hives. Like it was everywhere. It blew up my entire face. Like it was on my neck and stuff. And you know, they were like, well, what you eating? I was like, well, I mean, I had a little bit of shrimp. I had like maybe one piece, maybe two. Yeah. I don't even honestly think it was shrimp. I think it had to do with like stress and stuff. I feel like it was a spiritual kind of breakdown. Like, you know, you found it, and we just don't a lot of times know the you know, the energy that we're holding within. Like we just like, oh no, we're good. And meanwhile, you know, there's anxiety building up and everything else. And so I think in that moment when I was feeling like, yes, I finally did it, my body was like, we can release now. And oh my gosh, all that was in it, but it was, they said it was fear. It says like, you know, spiritually you break out, your skin breaks out. It's fear related, anxiety, not depression, but something else, but just like all of that kind of like, you know, build up happening. So the shrimp probably triggered it, like, you know, I don't know if it did or not, but that's like the only breakout that I've ever had with shrimp. But again, it's just not even local. So, girl, I wouldn't even.
Where's your marker?
Look in either that one or this one. It's in a blue bag.
Where the fruits are good.
The yeah, no, it is really fresh or juicy and flavorful. It was a good batch from Publix.
I was gonna stop there yesterday on my way to work because I wanted some fruit to take to work, but I thought I had a meeting. Well, usually we do have a meeting on Friday mornings, and I was like, I gotta do a little bit of work before the meeting, so I didn't stop. Only to get to work and find out the meeting had been canceled. I was not on the text thread. How they forget me?
What's wrong with the shit, boy?
I'm so mad.
Wait, so was there an original sex thread and then they created?
No, I think it just gets passed around, like it goes to one person and somebody else forwards it out. Because last time somebody forwarded it to me, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, it didn't make it to me this time. I was so mad. I was like, I should have stopped that public. But I had work to do, so it worked out. I was able to finish what I needed because I was just going to have to start it and then stop. So I finished what I needed to do, but I was mad.
Yeah, no, girl.
I could have stopped it.
Yeah. And see, it's just now the season for real good.
Yes.
So, yeah, this is stop it. And that was they have like a, I think recently I heard that they have local farms. Like, public farms or something like that.
How much are they? I mean, how are you selling?
They're 15. With,
You're just getting cauliflower?
no. We thought about a one item type of sale.
It was fruits in there. Don't throw it, no ma'am.
Don't throw it.
Rainbow, what's going on with you? You need a nap? Girl. Okay, hello, blood out. Girl.
I'm not throwing it.
Where the guy mama's at? Dominique, where you at? Allie, where you at? Shoot.
I'm not throwing it. I'm just giving it to her. Here she comes. Hello, ma'am. How are you? How are you? I don't understand that.
Yes.
Yes. You want to pick you up?
Yeah.
All right. You want to be on the camera? Wave to the people. Say hello, people. Say we're at the Braid-A-Thon. Come on over.
Who am I paying? You?
Well, as Salon now, she wants to be handling us, but
Hello, people, come
Hello.
in.
Say come to the Braid-A-Thon. Keep it natural. Yes, you know all the slogans.
It's a smart, it's a one, and then you
wait.
just.
Y'all didn't talk about that.
okay. Well, so are you gonna do like I mean, do it by us. That just makes sense because usually it's coming with.
I just put in, okay, so I'm gonna make
I will.
I'm just
Right
gonna
before I
get some
leave.
wings
I will.
and some
I
cauliflower.
will.
So what is it? $15?
No.
I will.
Yeah, look at it.
I'm not usually just do it for 10.
See?
Girl.
What up, honey? Y'all, I'm ready.
Keep it natural.
Oh, look at Rainbow.
I'm in this picture.
I know, but then you in this picture.
In that picture. You're on the phone and on the TV. You just really did that.
Hey, Lil, you know how to do like undo. Yeah, you do it so fast. You know how to do her back.
I know, look at this.
Rainbow, can you let?
Let's go undo her twist. Come on.
Why?
Because we want her hair to dry.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
you
no,
talking
girl.
about
Girl, she got colored rainbows. The back
okay, I
of
thought you want me to take her to
no, look, you can say, bitch, you gonna undo your twist in the back so it can be out like Chloe.
Oh, girl, you want me to do something for real, for real.
Yeah.
This is the hairstylist, not me.
Hey, Lil, you are so funny. You're like, oh yeah, okay, I'll go untwist it.
I thought you just wanted me like to untwist her hair. I was like,
Right. Sorry, so she can take
you
your
know,
twist
turn
out.
around so I can take your twist out. Hello. How are you? Good. All right. Put it on. Well, you took it off. I'm going to untwist. Can I untwist your hair? Yeah. Okay. Turn around so I can untwist. Yeah. Wait. I can't untwist your hair if you're not sitting up. All right. You don't want me to untwist it? No? Okay.
He is a button. He is a llama. He is a puppy. She is banana.
Alana?
She is llama.
Ooh, that's nice. Rainbow Puff.
She is
I don't think it's a purple one either.
It's a purple. Lala, go upstairs in my room. Look in the, there's a pencil holder in the
I
window.
pushed her hair.
Look and see if you see a purple,
Okay.
what's it called in there, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
Alana has purple bread.
She got one.
Yes. Right, but it copied. She got the 3D. It's a 3D station. Here. I like how it mimics.
Pearl.
The mimics.
What is that?
The pot of gold.
That's it? Give it to me.
No, because we don't want it to fall and you have to stay
No,
still.
it's not the powder.
Yeah.
It's not the
It may fall if we cannot.
No, give me it.
You
have to say that.
It has to
First of all,
Give me it, please.
do one thing at a time. Turn
Okay,
around. I can't even do your
Eric.
your twist out because you're turned the wrong way.
Not this way.
Turn the other way. Ooh.
Turn the other way. Can you turn around? Thank you.
NAP popping.
Thank you. Sit up.
Start rocking up.
Okay. All right.
Spelling bee was an A plus.
I like your earrings. Oh, she didn't like that.
She's like, oh, no.
no.
Stop screaming. Stop screaming.
Stop screaming.
It's time for us to go.
Okay, it's not funny, but stop screaming. Okay. Okay.
And then what did I say? It's good for people to laugh, okay? So don't discourage people from laughing. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing in a fun space.
Well, we love this rainbow.
I
It's art.
said I'm going to get up and y'all laughing on me.
Oh, no, we were laughing at what you did because you felt like we were trying to trick you or something. Rainbow, stay still so she can finish. She's almost done.
Okay.
Leave her mask, Rainbow. You remember when I told you about personal space? So don't be touching people's facial areas, okay? Without their permission. So you have to ask her, like, may I touch your mask?
Go fight like a man.
No. You more acting, Miss Fern.
She messing with your friend. She said, look at this big old hat.
What are you doing? Why are you doing?
Women don't have any hair.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because he was saying, boy, you got locks. I said,
Why
"Oh,
you
it's
doing
not hair."
oh, you thought, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Byron, no hair, like bald. Not even a half inch of hair. That's hilarious. Because it is so hard to find caps, like with my locks and stuff. But, I mean, we all have big heads. I have a big head, so that's funny. So with locks, it's a wrap. I'm like, just give me some kind of stretch material. Because I desire that look. I like that look of like a cat, but it's very hard. Mm.
I wear a size 8 hat though.
Don't hit me, Rainbow. That's not nice. That's not nice.
So I know what size my hair gonna be.
You want Rainbow?
That's not nice.
What size did you wear before the 8? 4 locks.
I don't remember. That's why I ain't gonna have something before my hair was.
Ah,
I don't know my hair size.
right.
Red, blue, green,
Rainbow. What did I just say?
purple.
That's not nice.
Are you being a sweet baby?
Are you?
Is Aylu gonna say the same thing?
Am I going to say the same thing? You sure?
Okay, Rainbow.
Now she put my mask back on.
Oh, y'all are friends?
No, she wants her to be quiet.
Yeah.
telling all
I
this.
was watching her do something, and I'm standing here like this. This is what she said. Will you move, please?
I will hear my mom.
Oh no, what she said?
She was doing something on. I was watching them some
Oh,
sound like this. I'm sorry.
What she say?
Some sound up like this while she's sitting at the table. And will you move, please?
Too much.
I mean, at least she said please.
Yeah.
Oh, you found the other
Oh, you are so.
Yaya popped me. Yaya
Did
popped me.
Where did you get a love tap right before?
You're in such personal space, fool. You can't be getting that close on people, mask or not. You have to ask it like, may I do nosy with you?
Did you ask for it? Did I hear? There you go.
No, with your mask so you don't know the code.
Oh, my nose is pink. All right. Now, can I finish taking down your hair? Can I finish your hair? That's a yes? Is that a yes? Okay.
Lava,
Yes.
give us some mop, please. Hold on, boss. You don't get Thank you.
No, your mom gave me direction.
You might as well leave her right now and get her ready for this nap.
I know. That's what I just thought. I was like, oh, I done taking it down for the throw it out. So, Rainbow, when you get ready, you need to take your take a little rest so that you can get ready for your friends that are gonna come this afternoon.
Friend time. So prepare. If you don't want another half
And the
day,
bouncy
You're
house.
gonna be on the
Right.
bouncy house?
Yeah. But you have to take a nap first.
No, I don't want to take a nap.
Well, then the friend's not gonna come over.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to play with them if you don't take a nap first.
You gotta
I
take
don't
a nap.
want to take a nap.
Because once you take the nap, then I'll call them and say, okay, she's ready.
Oh.
oh,
And you want to see your friends, don't you? Yes. So you can play in the bouncy house, run around outside.
and you can be a sweet baby.
Right. Right.
And when you wake up, we right here. Say
You
right.
can take it right there with.
Take it down. Oh.
No. I said
What
she
you
can
say?
take.
Oh. Honey, because first time she was like, oh, no. I see where this is going.
They'll come at
Anyway,
anyway.
you have to take a nap.
But I'm not gonna call them until you take that nap. So I suggest you do it sooner than later. Okay?
No.
You take it right here.
You want to take it right here. Take a nap right here.
Okay.
She's ready. Yep. She took her nap. Now she's ready. Oh, she's trying to sleep.
I turned the screen.
I'm so sorry.
I turned the screen.
Okay.
Well, close your eyes. You can't sleep with your eyes open.
Rainbow, you making me nervous, honey.
Jesus, awesome.
How's the color turning out?
It looks good. I like it. It looks like it.
I know. Okay.
You like it too? Okay, good. Okay. Thank you for your approval.
Am I found out here yet?
No,
You
not yet. You didn't take a nap yet.
I did. I am taking a nap.
Well, I'm judging when it's a real nap, so your pretend naps won't work on me.
I did take a nap. I did take a nap. I want to pee to my friend's car. Daddy hurt. Daddy hurt.
Your head hurt?
Hurt.
Why don't you do this? Yeah, there you go.
Can you go on my IG to post them
I posted the first. I posted one.
onto my oh, on mine. Oh, okay.
That's why I took your phone.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was Tennessee. Okay, got it. Okay. Oh, girl, I believe you. I didn't know it was.
You want me to post the other one?
You can. I didn't even know the first one. You know, I don't know nothing. So I was like, oh, you sent me that. And I'm like, can you do it? I'm trying to think if I want to do a color in the front.
We don't have
All right. Keep it.
My friend is here.
not yet.
You know, it would be good to get reactions of those who first walk in. I wish I had like another device. Hey, it's a recording. You heard me on
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I mean, you know, I just come with my head here, so I was in this dream.
You're like, and that'll be the next Braid-A-Thon.
More like, show me the device and I got you.
Right.
Oh, none? Okay.
Oh, moving on.
Is it Thang? Oh. Where's she at? I thought that was you. Oh, that's beautiful. Come on, Mason. Mason's walking. Come on, Mason. Mason. Come here.
Wait, you haven't decided yet?
Dawn. I've been missing you.
I've been missing you. Girl, it's been a tough. Well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I came to support and support.
Thank you. Oh, you were such a good surprise. Mason boy. Hi. Because his hair it started.
I don't know what it's gonna do.
And now it's coming curly.
What is it gonna do though?
Girl, it's gonna be mixed.
It's just gonna be a mixture, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wanna curl, it wanna go flat,
Somebody
it wanna
know.
be. It don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know a lot about them numbers and letters, but he definitely got a combo.
Right, he don't need.
He got A through D
He
and
just
1, 2,
woke up.
3. Girl,
Now where it's going? Bye-bye.
look at your look changing, Mason. You a big boy. You a grown boy now.
You big boy. Oh. Yeah, you big boy. You big boy.
Hey, Mason boo. How are you?
This is gorgeous.
Thank you.
I mean, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a wonderful job, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
pleased. So far, they're not even done, but I'm definitely pleased thus far. Yeah. Yeah. It was girl, something to come back to. Because I had gone to Guatemala with Crystal for her 40th.
Oh, y'all did?
I went with her. And so
when was that?
The work was in February.
Okay.
His birthday is the 14th, Valentine's Day. And so we went to we went for a local girl.
And when you came back, it was like
for 10. And they were out there for most of the work got done while I was away.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember it was so funny because at one point, like, I was sad about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is the first time I've ever done anything major in any,
and not kind of oversaw it,
so,
right?
And so to have something so change is like, I wish I was there with the process. And so I was really sad. Like, I was like, did they even get like before footage and stuff? But I don't know if you've met Divine, one of my best girlfriends. Okay. And she's a general contractor. And so, she took on the project like it was her baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And amazing
she
job.
did. So she took before pictures and stuff.
Amazing.
And so when I got back, they weren't done. Hi. Are you saying hi?
You say hi?
You saying hi? Listen, look at your mouth full of tea. Like that happened really fast because Tony hasn't been that long.
Well, he's 16 months now.
So maybe 4 months max. What was that?
Last time, did I see you for his birthday? His birthday was February 19th.
No, I didn't see her.
That's your birthday?
Oh, it sure is.
19th.
Mm-hmm. My Pisceans.
Yes.
But no, I definitely seen him in February, but I feel like I saw you. Did I see you this year? Or if anything, it was at the end of last year.
Yeah.
It was right after.
It was the New Year, though. I saw you in the New Year.
Okay,
after the New Year.
So we're talking about 3 months.
Yeah.
3-4 months.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I mean, as soon as he turned 1, he started walking. Like that day, that night, he was like, "Okay, I'm 1. Let me start walking now." I was like,
I get that story so much. Definitely not our case, but I love hearing that. That's
He was ready to go.
But
You wanna? Let me get you a cracker. I know you want a snack.
Want a cracker?
Mason.
Called Thang's
Mason.
Was it not?
Zang's Plate. He's a little boy, girl. He is he's not even a year old, I don't think. And basically, his mom is just, she has this book about like how like you can start feeding your baby like regular food at a young age. But girl, I just go in and watch this little baby eat, and that's all he's doing. But it is the cutest thing, and she feeds him some of everything, and she gives him his little spoon, and sometimes he uses, sometimes he doesn't. But it is the cutest thing. But she
that was a neat.
yes.
You know.
And she talks about like sometimes he'll start gagging, but she was like, you don't need to be, don't get nervous. Like he's not choking. He's just learning like how to feed himself and how much food.
And how old was the baby?
I cannot remember. I have to look, but it's called Thang's. A friend of mine posted about. She was like, I just love watching this little baby eat, but it is so cute. But it's a thing behind it. Like she has this whole book on when to start giving your baby regular food.
That's neat.
You put the whole thing in.
Don, is he eating like
solid? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
He's 10 months.
Girl, he is 10 months.
Wow.
Girl, please look at this baby.
Wait.
Girl,
he
did you switch
real.
back? Oh, that's still
Yeah, she's showing the meals that she cooks.
Girl.
Yeah.
She's
just making it.
You want to switch back?
Well, that's the beginning of it. But yeah, she's making.
Oh wow. With the spoon,
girl.
With the spoon that's what's blowing my mind.
It's so cute, but like all of these videos with him just eating. So she knows how to prepare apples.
Really well.
Yeah, he does.
So she shows like how you can like steam the apples so they're soft.
Mm-hmm.
I need to follow that because I'm having a difficult time.
Follow her
With him.
for real.
I'm having such a difficult time with
Is
him.
that the other end?
He is just the cutest.
I mean, he used to eat everything, every vegetable, every fruit, and now it's just meat and potatoes.
Girl,
And it's
literally
like-
hilarious. Meat and potatoes. Wow. Girl at 10 months.
Chicken curry.
Girl. See, okay. Let me tell you why I wouldn't do well with her.
Basic.
I can't stand the besties. Like, thank goodness. Rainbow was
That's what she
OCD.
said. That's what she said.
Girl.
She was like, you got to get past the mess.
Yes,
Yeah.
Rainbow was OCD, so she didn't want the messes. I didn't want the messes. So it worked out well for us. Hey, Sherman, did you go get your car clean? You could have.
I'm like, no, let me not be late.
No, girl, you really could have. I meant what I said. I was like, oh, girl, no, you good. Like, I was just like, that was me cheering me on. Like, oh, girl, I am doing good.
No,
but,
no,
you fine. But, dang. Okay. Well,
yeah,
here.
look, that's what it is.
You look cute. I like this dress.
Your mom didn't recognize me. She said, we here looking like somebody's child.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Get back in these streets, girl. Meaning this spring might be summer.
I've been back since the reno.
Oh, you haven't seen them.
First time.
Welcome to International Thang 2.0.
Yes, I like it.
But what I was gonna say is, girl, when Rain was in my tummy, she was still just breastfeeding.
Wow.
She wasn't eating anything.
Yeah. Look how he didn't like the banana. He was like
the banana.
What else is that? What is that?
I don't know, maybe oatmeal or something. Oh, these are just different. Tomato. He didn't like the tomato.
That's a doggy.
Hummus doggy.
He looked at it like it was sour.
He didn't like the hummus. Pasta sauce.
Have some water.
Oh, she does a good job.
Yes.
Like posting and making the videos.
Zucchini. Mango.
He didn't like mango either?
Oh, I don't know what their reaction was. Sweet potato.
Dog, this is
Now,
hilarious.
sweet potato that's good. They like the sweet because it's sweet, obviously.
Yeah, Rainbow was she does like sweet potato.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a friend of mine was posted about it, and I was like, oh, he is just so cute.
What's the name of the
It's
lady?
Zane's, like Z-A, hold on.
Mason.
Z-A-Y-N-E-S, and then plate. Zane's Plate. Z-A-Y-N-E-S.
Girl, that piece that he was just banging on.
Oh, there I see it.
Was,
I mean, anything I could find to get him to start eating more veggies, I will do.
Don, the piece that he was banging on, I don't know if I ever told you this. Where y'all used to get y'all shea butter and stuff out of.
Yeah.
That was maybe Tavia's grandmother's or something like that. Do you remember when they were when they went in their camper for what, a year or something?
Yeah, and they were giving stuff away. Yep.
I went to the yard sale and got that.
And
that was a great
find.
I'm gonna have to let her know I still got it.
Get up away here. Sorry. You're not getting up on there. Yeah. Sorry.
Wow.
You're not doing it.
How you doing, girl? You did it like a pro.
That's what you can't believe it.
But she was too tired. I knew she wasn't gonna fight you too long. Rainbow, wasn't there?
Yeah, she was tired.
And I was like, oh, and this is all that
she was fighting it. Yeah.
She was acting all kind of just, tossing and turning.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, look, until you do it, I'm not gonna have your friends come to play.
Right.
So she's like, take a nap, then they come play. And I was like,
yeah. She's like, oh, I bet that okay.
So like, shh. It was like, okay, I did my nap. I was like, girl.
Oh, and there's a window too. You know what?
No.
So
somebody else said my window. No, because this part is all like pretty much like underground.
Yeah.
There was a closet.
Okay.
That's where I got the color.
Okay.
That's where all the color was. And then back here, there was a closet that went all the way across.
The long way.
Mm-hmm. So once we like this, it gave like 2 more feet.
Yes, I mean all the space.
And it just space over there.
Yeah.
So much space.
So much.
This used to be the corner right here.
Yeah. The dryer corner. Yeah.
Dryer corner.
And this is here. Happy Braid-A-Thon. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Miss Kahira, did you get your message? Did your dad give you my message? That thing and told him to share his tip with you. Thank you, girl. I love the work you be doing over here, girl.
You on live?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But it's because it delays. It's like all delayed,
Oh.
So yeah, girl, we'll be live outside. Just look, FYI. All that for the day.
It don't matter.
What'd you say, Miss Amir?
When is everything ready to get started? You must be having something outside or something?
Well, the bouncy house will still be outside. Food is being served upstairs. And then, yeah, because like.
So you can like buy plates or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. There's a vegan plate and then there's a meat plate.
Okay.
Well, hot wings. And
Okay.
Okay.
How many years?
15.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, girl, it's a nice stuff.
She's sleeping. No going wrong with her.
Too tired, yeah.
Breaking on. Hey, Mason. Your girlfriend is sleeping.
Right now, you can keep up. That's what your mom was saying. Now you can keep up.
Right.
I said no.
And she sure did used to be just sitting there
Right.
there,
Like,
sitting there. But she loved it. He was the one kind of like, oh, this is so much. Look at that. He is the target. Mason, you such an old man.
Dog.
Whoa.
Dog.
Whoa.
Dog.
You trying to roof?
Dog.
Do y'all ever
You can't. No.
Good.
No.
Look.
But every time he sees one, he's like, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be taking it by that.
I said no.
You hear me?
Don, my mom said,
Don't be taking it by that. You regret it.
girl, we were at PetSmart a couple weeks ago, and there was a guy in the parking lot, And I thought he was just like letting his puppy, I mean, because everybody is picking up their dogs and stuff. And so Raymond was like, oh, mommy, can I say? And I was like, that's fine. So we go over there, and I was like, oh, you know, a man said, like, oh, well, what's his name? You know, he doesn't have the name. He's for sale. And I was like, oh. He was like, don't you want to? And I was like, no.
Right.
I was like,
Right. So quick, too. Like, no.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not.
No. No. And he was a cute kid. No. And
Yeah.
girl, after baby, I remember saying this. I was like, if baby transitions, I'm going to just do a real baby. And I didn't want to do that again. Hey. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. What surprise.
Oh my God.
Girl, where you been? That's what you're to say, hey y'all. I told them to come and take that nap.
You said they come.
But I just had
To the grandchildren.
friends.
Oh my God.
I'm picking them up from a sleepover now.
Wow. Because when was the last time that you touched your trusted?
It's been too long.
It's been very long.
Yes. So I need to go and make my appointment now while we talking, right?
Girl, yes. Look, go onto the website.
Okay.
While you're up in here, so you can and get back on this. Oh my God.
And yes, I will. And it's like it was just bringing everything together. It was just confirmation on everything. So
perfect.
That's
awesome.
Good.
Awesome. And Alana told me that too. Alana was at the front desk, and she was like, that's my GM.
And
and she was like, because I was like, well, you know, don't send. Let me sift through text. And she's like, no, because I mean, whoever if they remember they do, they don't. And it was an interesting journey, like trying to get everybody on in my contact level because you didn't have people like, who are you?
No. And I was scared so much spam out, and I was like, because I think I text you, be like, is this really you? But then I said, but they have a phone, they're gonna say yes anyway.
Right.
So I'm
right. Exactly. No, and I got a lot of those. They were like, well, if you call me, then I'll get to you know, or whatever.
But I knew you was too busy for that, so I was like, I'm just. And then when this popped up, the first thing I saw on the morning was your actual entrepreneur. What's her name? Who you went to school with? She's up here all the time. Fallon. Oh. That was like, okay, you've been saying you was gonna contact her. Fallon just told me. Nobody. And then I had to pick them up in the area. So yeah, Fallon, even though she was your entrepreneur, she just helped you out again. You will not hear the end of this from
girl,
her.
she not call her my entrepreneur.
Yes, girl. She got
that
started. I'll tell you. That's amazing.
Listen,
and it's amazing because even with that, I knew you are deep. But I was like, oh, just to hear her story.
No, it was. Like, no, it made me cry. The first time I heard it, it did make me cry because I was like, it was beautiful. Because we're like sisters.
Absolutely.
So,
and I remember that bond when coming in here, but to hear the background on it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, girl, yes. And I was, you know, the sisters don't always are, they're not sweet kind of, so like they just want to, you know. So to hear her be on that kind of sweet kind of level, it was beautiful. Did they feel dry? Did they feel dry or were they?
No, it wasn't dry. Were they?
Wait, look, tell me the backdrop of that.
That's okay.
Okay. Well then you can do gel on here. That's fine. Because it'll help it to last longer.
So I am gonna go on website and I got you.
I am so happy to see you. But I gotta come back home, girl. Please, look, that's what it's about. Trying to reel y'all back in. Welcome back.
And a little one is probably too curious. I can't stay long with her. All right, love you, girlie. Take care.
Soon, please. Like, go do that now. Get on that. Like,
I got you.
And then you should be able to navigate with what the like descriptions of everything is. Like if you want to do something with just your own hair or hair edit. But yeah, go please. All that on your hair. Go.
Okay. All right.
Oh, sweet. Wow. Oh,
You never know who you see.
oh, that was that's who referred you.
No,
Wait.
Her daughter-in-law referred me.
Oh, Toya. Yes. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. I love it. They so cute. Girl, I like how the outfits are blended.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we always just have to be matchy-matchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, we got to go all my own identity. Yeah.
My mama wore us out with that.
Girl.
4 of us.
My mama said, wait, what, all 4 of y'all?
Yes.
Show me, I got to see pictures. That is hilarious.
Oh,
I would love to see that.
Just for what's going to happen. So my mom had to get, it's the same pattern. She has pink, I have blue. Because she would want to, because she was making our clothes so it's cheaper just to get the same amount of material. You know, one and have y'all the pink, one and have y'all. But my sister, she didn't want any dress like mine, so my mom would just get a different color in the same pattern.
No, she used to wear us out with that. It was a lot of matching.
Oh, Messi is everywhere.
Randy, you want me to
He
cap
is not missing a
Byron?
beat.
You want me to cap Byron?
Yes, please.
Well, I'm.
She blocked his way.
Yeah, he wants to run all over. Because this is an open.
But look, wasn't even crying for real. Like,
Yeah. So you're gonna be at the 24th, well, till tonight, till midnight, right?
not girl till tomorrow noon.
Oh, till tomorrow noon.
Yes, I started at noon today. Yeah, girl, it's just the journey's just beginning.
Yes.
But no, so Dawn, what I was telling you was that so most of it got done while I was away.
Right.
And then you know, everything hit the fan like 3 days after I got back. And I was already taking off days when I first got back because it was gonna be my 40th.
Yeah.
So I was already off for that time. Then when everything happened, I just stayed off. And so it was everything aligned the way it was meant to align, I guess, because then they were able to finish all of this without, you know, interrupting. And honey, it was just everywhere. So it was best that
when did
we
they
weren't trying to
finish?
function with them here.
When did they finish? In February or? Because you said you were
No,
away.
it was March because I didn't get back until February 26th.
Okay.
So that was then like the beginning of March. So they probably finished up not mid-March.
Mid-March.
But they weren't even in here for a few days, like when everything first was happening, and then they came back in and
wow.
You know, but they had done most of the work.
They worked
for like
fast.
10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They worked fast.
Yeah.
It looks spectacular. It does.
Thank you, girl.
All right. You ready to hit the road?
What y'all got on y'all's agenda?
Nothing. I just came back. We had a play date earlier.
Where they go?
So do you know Joelle? Joelle's sister has Joelle has a sister named Leah, and she just had a baby that's really close to Mason's age, about maybe 2 months younger than he is. So in Brookhaven.
Okay.
But funny, it started at 10. They both took naps till 12. So they only had about an hour, hour and a half doing the play date.
That's funny. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
No, that's
perfect, right?
Girl.
Because we got to catch up, yeah.
Oh, right. Girl's Joelle.
She's good. She's good.
Good. Girl, I still got her piece upstairs too. Honey, I was ragging on y'all.
Okay. Right.
She had this red, it's a red chase.
That chase, I remember that chase.
Girl, and listen, especially on my piano teaching day, the parents, I have 2 parents in particular. Girl, they are obsessed with that chase. That's their spot. And if it's not there, they're like, where's my seat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I got
now
some
I'm gonna head back to my side of town.
precious pieces.
Mace. Okay.
Still teething with a mouth full.
Yeah, you
Still
still got
teething.
them back ones are coming in more and more. The molars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Don.
he's wearing me out.
You got to come look.
Yeah,
come
I'm gonna book a but I just wanted to stop by.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right,
I'm so happy you did.
Yes.
Yes. I still want to connect.
Yes, we need to.
Yeah, girl, you gotta come to the rain.
Yeah.
forest.
So so what I'll do is book during the week too. I know the weekdays are a little slower for you.
If it's like at the beginning of the day, yeah.
Okay.
Because if you start the day off, then at least it stays flowing right as long as the first person is on time.
Gotcha. If everybody's on time, right?
Yes, right. So at least the morning gets started right, then you get caught up in there was that one person.
Right, and then it just throws it all off.
I
see you.
She looked back to see.
Right.
Then she was looking.
Right.
Oh, but at least he came back. Is he in that game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
then you're working during the.
Yeah.
But wait, are you?
So I just started to go back in the office 3 days a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, girl,
I can't take it. And it's
so
only
are
been
you
3
working
days.
from home the other 2 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other 2 days I'm working from home, but he's still in daycare. But yeah, because I had to put him in daycare because I couldn't even work from home trying to take care of him. Mason.
He sees himself.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. I'm gorgeous.
You ready to go?
I love it.
Ocean oil and cream.
Oh, and Shamira, girl, you gotta see the bathroom. Hey, look, have you seen the bathroom?
It's so oil and cream.
She said, lotion, oil, and cream, but I told her grease.
Girl, they're all levels. Right. You gotta take a little swim right quick. Yeah, girl.
That is amazing.
Yeah, people going to the bathroom all the time now. I think I gotta use it. Let me just try.
Oh, Camille would be doing that more.
Right. And she was going when it was a raggedy bathroom, so she would go crazy in this one. I didn't even know Camille saw it. Maybe she has seen it because she came and did my hair.
She did?
When she came and did my hair for Anthony's service. Yeah, so she did see it. Girl.
Listen.
Girl.
This is amazing. I think that contractor's name.
Girl.
Did an amazing job.
So they just painted the panel.
Because it was painted, but it was like maybe a cream color, I think. The last go around.
My husband tried to get me to paint it. I said, no, if you're gonna paint it, take it down.
But no, so right. I won't paint my panel upstairs. Like only because of this being a salon. Like I love
this is
panel.
beautiful.
Like I just like it still looking woodsy up there.
I love it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna paint it, just take it down.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
this is pretty. It's pretty.
Oh, because now you can see it like, okay, well maybe I could consider the door stopper.
I mean, it's the littlest things. He loves anywhere he goes. There's a door stopper. He's like, good for a good 10 minutes.
Right. It's like, great, thanks.
All right, come take her back to Miss Braid-A.
Yes, come here. Let me get some real love, Nathan Pooh.
I definitely used to play the coast.
Hey, Valley. The entrepreneur. Girl.
The one who started it up.
Listen, you just had a client really coming in here giving you all the praises. you know your friend that was the entrepreneur for your business. Like, I could even, I'm like, what are you even talking about? Dallas. I was like, girl, nah, honey, not over there.
Oh.
Where? Okay. Let me put a do not enter sign on that one. Where you going?
We missed her.
That rainbow knocked out. Yeah, pour your energy into him. He feels that. He feels it. Yeah, exactly.
He's like, that's enough. Don't worry, that was the last time.
So we next.
All right.
And it's a hard task.
Look, thank you for telling me that.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, who you mentioning?
Oh no. I wouldn't even dare. I was like, I'll just wash it. So